Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Mitchell Renz here, host of the Raiders Report, and today has been a day, I'm telling you right now, that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. We've been sitting around waiting for the Las Vegas Raiders to drop their schedule. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to this show. We were able to get the schedule out before the Raiders did, probably about 4 hours ahead of time. I got the best damn team in the business here at Chat Sports, but the reason why I'm so hyped is because we get to start our Madden Simulation season today. Raiders, Chargers, Week 1 sim. Antonio Pierce up against Jim Harbaugh. Can I get some FLACs down in the comments? I mean, I am blown away by the amount of trash talking that the Chargers social media team has been doing over the past 24 hours. And, I see a lot of Raider fans getting upset. I get upset because I feel like when you attack my family, my own, I'm going to defend myself. But then on top of that, when your social media team is better than your actual football team, I get that they're trying to get their flowers in May, June, and July. Today, I'm hoping. I haven't seen this simulation, by the way. Only Chuggs runs them. He's the only one that knows the outcomes of the game. So the reactions that y'all are going to be seeing are me seeing this game for the first time. But what we're going to be doing here on today's show is if anybody has any questions, any comments, you want to get a super chat up on the show, and you want to ask me about the Raiders schedule breakdown, please don't be afraid to do so. Then next segment that we're going to be doing is the best and worst games in 2024. I rank these as the 5 best, 5 worst. If you like the shows that I do with winners and losers for mini camp, OTAs, training camp, even on game days, that type of stuff, I think you're going to like my best and worst games in 2024. I did it based on what I think the nation thinks. Obviously, I don't know what all of y'all think, right? But I'm going to try to look into my crystal ball here. Then, Raiders, Chargers, Week 1 Madden Simulation. These games usually take 60 to 75 minutes, just depending on some of the other things that we end up doing. But because it's Madden Day, it's game day. So the way that I'm going to treat today's show, the way that I'm going to treat all Madden live streams is it's going to be like game day. So if you like hanging out Oakland style, if you like game days here, if you like shit shows, then you're going to love Madden watch parties. How many games will the Raiders win this season? Let me know down below. And if you haven't already voted on the live poll of which quarterback should start this Week 1 Madden sim, please go ahead and do so. Right now, 63% say AOC, 37% say Gardner Minshew. You're going to find out who Chuggs and I decided to start in this Week 1 game. But I legitimately want to know, how many games will the Raiders win this season? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I was saying maybe if we have enough votes, I already ran the game tomorrow, but maybe game 3 we can change it up.
Maybe game 3 we'll switch it up. Who knows? I mean, I'll say this. If whoever starts at quarterback today and tomorrow struggles, I mean, we got to treat this as realistic as possible, where if Aiden O'Connell's the starting quarterback and he's terrible Week 1, people are going to be saying it's time to roll with Minshew. If Minshew's the starting quarterback Week 1 and he's terrible, well then they're going to be cheering for Aiden O'Connell. So we'll talk about all of that, but let me know down below again.
A lot of 10s.
A lot of 10s. I put out my season prediction video today, and I'll tell you what, you would have thought I was, I don't know, a German during World War II. The amount of hate mail that I am getting for saying the Raiders doing what they're going to do, and if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. I don't think that they're going to win double-digit games. After going through the schedule, I don't.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
I do. I think they're going to win 10 games.
I hope they win 10. I hope they win 11. Hope they win 12.
Sneak peek. I think they're winning 10. Don't think they're losing 7.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think we just got to do like a Raiders record prediction for you, and it just comes out to Raiders finish this season 0-17, and just every single game you just have them finishing up as a tie.
Tie. Dude, could you imagine a world where a team had 17 how would that even would you make the playoffs?
No.
You don't have any losses.
Yeah, but you're not making the playoffs, so you don't have any wins.
I don't know.
Dan Tessier, I am not an Aiden O'Connell hater.
If a team had 17 ties,
you're not making the playoffs.
What if you had 1 win and 17 ties? Or 1 win and 16 ties?
I don't think you'd make the playoffs.
You have 0 losses.
Bro, I don't think you'd make the playoffs.
You have the least amount of losses in the NFL.
Yeah. But you don't, I guess it technically, who did you beat? I don't know.
If you beat one team and the rest are losses.
It's got to be a team. It's got to be a team in your division.
The rest are ties.
To be honest, I don't know. I'm not drunk enough for that question, quite frankly. I'm not. Getting the good vibes rolling in here is from Raider Muerte. Raider Muerte getting the good vibes going, which I almost feel like Muerte on game days last year, I'm pretty sure every game day sending the good vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Always had the good vibrations rolling here with Muerte.
Mitch is struggling heavy right now because usually we're right next to each other. We can see each other. Yeah. We're in a different studio today, and I don't know how Marshall and Seeps do this all the time.
I actually hate that I can't see your face.
I feel like that, Home Improvement where it's like the guy in the fence. Like I just see your forehead. Yeah, like whenever you're talking, I see the top of your eyebrows and forehead.
I will say maybe for their experience, because the only way that I can actually see you now is if I look directly into the camera, and that makes it a little bit easier. But I'll admit, I looked to my right a few times, and you're not there. Now you're over here.
I know. I've seen you look to the side a little bit, and I'm just like...
he's not getting it. He's not getting it, clearly. We got 400 people here in the building, if you haven't already.
Speaking of good vibes, though.
Make sure you guys click that like button. And yeah, it's game day, which means we got some super chat deals to do. Every 250 likes, I am adding to our Chargers trash can. I will show you what that means in a second. I also know the nation well enough where I think you're really going to like this one. If you are watching the show and you've never sent in a super chat, first time super chat, you know what? We're going to crack one open for you. We're going to say cheers because if you've ever partied in Vegas, Los Angeles, or in Oakland, if you're part of the nation, we ride together. So cheers to you.
We ride at dawn.
Also, I got a new Happy Dad flavor, hard iced tea. We got these specifically for this 250 likes thing because of the Happy Dads. Well, I knew it was going to happen. I'm already prepared for it. The man, the myth, the legend, David Zahn Bang! If you don't shout out David Zahn, then I'm telling you this right now, you are in the wrong location. You are in the wrong location. I already got my boot locked up, ready to go here. Chuggs, can you go back to that deal real quick? We're going to go through that, Zahn. I owe you a boot. But here's the thing. Today, I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to run through all the deals that we got going on. I got a boot, and recently we've had a lot of Raider fans say, hey, Mitch, I want you to send us some boots, send them home. So today, every single $10 super chat that we get, we're going to get added to the Boot Hall of Fame is what we're going to call it. We're going to put your name. We're going to put the date that you ended up adding this. And I think whoever ends up winning this boot when it's totally full, I know a lot of people, Zahn included, have their own boots at home. And I think it's just kind of cool to see which people amongst the nation were participating in certain shows, especially you go back and you look at it a year or two, it kind of reminds me of when you have some of those old pictures that are just sitting in an old Nike shoebox, and then you look at them 10, 20 years later. Every $50 super chat, and this is another game that we like to play on here. If you send in a $50 super chat with the correct score of our Madden Simulation, I got to give flowers to Patrick B, because Patrick B effed me last year, week 1 game. He got the correct score right, and I owed him a boot. So if you send in a 50 with the correct score prediction, I got to do a boot at the end of the show. Every hundo, we're doing a beer bong and a bang, and then we get added to our May battle here, which because Zahn did that, Zahn now is continuously creeping his way up to our May bang counter. Right now, the MVPs, Ira Jackson, Noah Santana. Zahn, you are absolutely right. Rules are rules, my man. You know what, Jeremy? I kind of want to have a little bit of fun. I want to try something out here. I'm going to add Zahn to our Boot Hall of Fame. On top of that, though, whoever spams Zahn the most, you're getting added to the Boot Hall of Fame on top of that. So, Chuggs, if you could you give some shout-outs here to the nation and see which people are rocking with us today on a Thursday?
I see Ron, I see Cloud, Navman, LaDark Swan, Mooncage, Hellcat Q, all rocking with us in the chat. Peter Bueno, I'm me for re. Wow, that was hard to say.
Cheers to
DJ
you,
Johnson, one shot 89. Michael Wellington.
Who's racing me?
Raider Wise.
Who's racing me?
Jerry Danley, C.
You guys
Riz,
ready?
Joshua Marin, K-Rock, Dakilla Raider, James Guevara, all in the chat. Jaime Alvarado, Raider Muerte, Cloud. We have Dan Tessier, as always. Glenn Martinez, all rocking and rolling in the chat right now. And another super chat coming in from a man who has my name tattooed on his arm. The man, the myth, the legend, Taino Raider. Raiders boot is the only thing I'm missing from Chat Sports. FLAC, Zahn is a legend.
Oh, dude. Zahn is one crazy dude.
Crazy dude.
Taino Raider. I'll tell you this right now. We've given away a lot of, things.
Yeah, there we go.
We've given away a lot of things here on this show. I think a boot might be one of the hardest things to get a hold of. A helmet. Zahn was asking for a helmet the other day, so we'll have to try to do our best to get him one of those. Also, Chuggs, who's getting the Boot Hall of Fame decal?
Looks like it's going to be Cloud.
Cloud? You got it. Cloud, you on there now. Shout out to Cloud.
Hellcat Q has a boot.
Hellcat Q has a boot. I'm actually surprised Zahn. Zahn's got a little boot, and then Zahn also has our Megalodon boot, which we did a show a while ago, and it's a boot that's 6 beers, not 3. I'm not gonna lie, it's no bueno.
Chef has a boot.
Sheffy has a boot.
Jay Roy, tough schedule, 9 wins, no more, no less. Book it.
It is a very, very tough schedule, and, I had the Raiders winning 9 games as well, which some people liked, some people definitely did not like at all, but, I always do this show in my utmost honest opinion, and I'm always going to try to keep it real with you. I had the Raiders winning some games that they might not win. I also had them losing some games that they probably should win. It happens every single year. I am proud to say, though, that since I have started doing this show, I have been within the amount of games that they're going to win every single year by at least 1 game, minus the first year of McDaniels and Ziegler. Because I think all of us were like, dude, this Raiders team, that was the year they traded for Devontae. It was like, making the playoffs, and thanks a lot to McDipshit. We go 6-11. It is what it is. So
let me know, what is your favorite game this year on the Raiders schedule?
Favorite game this year. Also, whoever's the MVP, I will wear your jersey again tomorrow. And if it's Zahn, you're getting another jersey day tomorrow. Unless you're like, Mitch, let somebody else wear it. Which, hey, that's up to Long Zahn. That's up to Mount Raidermore himself. All right, which game, though, out of all the games, are you looking forward to the most? If you don't know, here is the Madden schedule that we're going to be doing. It's also so on the left, obviously, is the correct game for the Raiders. The day in parentheses is when the live Madden simulation is going to be throughout the summer. And this is something that, maybe a few dates might end up changing based on if Jeremy gets sick, if Chuck gets sick, if I end up getting sick, or, whatever might happen. Breaking news, for example. Don't get me wrong, I can't wait for July 23rd for Raiders-Saints Madden Simulation.
Wow,
but if the Raiders end up signing Xavier Howard or something like that, I'm not going to do a Madden Simulation that day, right? We're gonna talk about the signing. So things can absolutely change. But now that you know the schedule, which is your favorite game this year? Chuggy Bull, out of them all the games, which one's your favorite?
Oh, that's tough.
It is a tough one. Week 8 from Maurice Pott. I guess Week 8 is the Chiefs.
I like
a lot of Week 8s.
I like the Steelers Week 6.
Yep.
I think that's a very intriguing game. Me and Mitch, we went to a Raiders pregame party last year when the Raiders were playing the
Week 3
Steelers.
Sunday Night Football.
And there were so many Steelers fans out there.
So many.
I'm really interested now that there's a little bit more life into the team this year, if it'll be that same way this year with the amount of Steelers fans to Raiders fans. In the back half, you got to look at the only, primetime game, which is Monday Night Football against the Falcons.
Yeah, and I think it depends how you classify primetime. I'm not going to lie. Some people say only at night can be a primetime game. I don't know. I think if it's the only game on TV in some way or another, it is prime time. But then if there's like a doubleheader Monday Night Football, is that prime time? Like, it's tough. I do know this.
That is wild. The only, like, real primetime game that the Raiders got, they got, like, it's doubled up.
I mean, and here's exactly what, we've been trying to tell y'all. And just because the NFL is a QB-driven league. No disrespect to Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell. People that aren't Raider fans will never go to a Raiders game to travel to watch Gardner or Aiden. And I think every single time you see the NFL schedule the release, the teams that get the most primetime games are the teams with the quarterbacks.
Like, oh, yeah.
It is. It's just, it is what it is.
Texans have 6 this year. The Bears.
The Jets.
The Bears have 4.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not surprised, and I think I actually, not that I love the fact that we don't have primetime games. Obviously, I want primetime games. I think it just goes to show how many people are sleeping on this team.
A lot of 1 p.m. Eastern games.
5 games. 5 games at 1 p.m. Eastern, which are my least favorite time games because obviously the West Coast, y'all are getting up a little bit later, and, slamming a boot down at 10 a.m. sometimes can be a little bit of a difficult challenge. Shout out to David Zahn, Dan Tessier, Robert Jansen, Ron Raspberry, Mr. Scheffler. If you want to shout out here on the Raiders Report, let me know your score prediction for our Madden Week 1 sim. Now, you can take this as a Madden sim score prediction. It's the way I would do it. Or if you want to do it based on what you think the actual game's going to be, very, very long ways away.
If you send a 50 with the correct score, that's a boot. If you send a 10 with the correct score, that's a bong.
Correct. Yep. I mean, this is the one where when guessed right screws us the most.
And I would say if you're going to super chat, just throw your score prediction in at the end so that you kind of get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, like if you send in a 10, you get on the boot, and you have a chance to really F us. Because if 10 people were to put in the same score, let's say, done. It's just done. What up, Lost in Tides? He's going to go with 23-20 Raiders. Oh, boy. King Shop says 42-24. That's a lot of points, man. As much as I am hopeful in the Raiders' offense, due to their lack of quarterback play, 42 points might be a tough one.
69-3.
I like it, Hellcat. I actually think that was -3. No, I'm just kidding. No, it is. It's -3. How bad do you have to be on offense for the NFL to take points away from you? If you kicked a field goal and it got blocked and somehow went through your own goalpost.
-3.
-3. That's got to be a rule. It's got to be a rule. CR1's going to go 24-21. Cloud 24-21. Ron Raspberry, who are you starting? Well, what we ended up doing here for the Madden simulation is we ended up going with who Madden ended up starting at the quarterback spot. However,
you'll find that out later on in today's show.
So, Jeremy and I didn't want, and this is something like, I know everyone's like, oh, Mitch definitely started Gardner, or, oh, did they end up going with AOC? We let Madden figure it out, because at the end of the day, I don't have any control over what Antonio Pierce does. I don't have any control over what the actual Raiders do. Sure, they probably tune in and watch some of the shit shows that we got going down here, but whatever Madden decided to do, that's what we ended up doing. I will also say, because we have Madden 24, but it is updated roster, so we'll have all the rookies, we'll have all the updated rosters. My bigger point is Antonio Pierce is going to look a lot like Josh McDaniels.
No. Actually,
no, they got it right?
Well, it doesn't look like Antonio Pierce, but it is not Josh McDaniels because it happened during the year last year, so they updated it.
Oh.
Now, the one thing that is going to be different
Is it a black head coach?
Yes.
Okay, good. Honestly, that was my biggest concern. The number one thing that I was waiting for people to watch our shows to be like, it's not even Antonio Pierce. We're good.
Well, the one thing that there's honestly nothing I can do about is the new kick return rule, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I actually didn't even think about that one either. Once the new Madden game comes out, Chuggs and I will get that one, and we'll probably do an extra simulation or two. Dude, this is crazy. Over 100,000 people have signed that petition for the Chiefs to release Harrison Buckner. 100,000 people. That's kind of wild, man. Though, it's not going to happen. The NFL's got way worse people in it than Harrison Buckner.
I was going to say, I do have to say, even though I don't agree with anything he said, and I think kind of shitty thing to say at a graduation.
100%.
If you allow half the stuff that you allow in the NFL,
correct.
There's no way you can discipline this.
That tells, and again, I'm with you. I don't agree with what he said, but how can you release a player for basically just your free right of speech, but you're okay having people that beat women and do all these other horrible things, neglect their children? You're going to allow them to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
And believe me, there's a whole world of can of worms that we could get into that I'm just simply not going to do it today. Let's go Noah Santana. When in doubt, David Zahn, LOL, 24-13. I'll tell you this right now, no. Rolling with David Zahn is a good thing. In person, it can get you in a lot of trouble. You might find this hard to believe, but Zahn in person is just the same way that he is on this show. A hell of a time, but I hope that you bring your drinking pants when you're hanging out with David Zahn. That's all I got to say. Sometimes you might have to bring two. What up, Gage? Raiders are potentially crazy. 21-14. Raiders get the win.
First time super chat.
That's a 2-for-1er. Bentley. Gage Bentley. Low key, Bentley's one of my favorite names.
Gage, if you maybe it's too late, become a country singer.
Gage Bentley?
Dude, it just sounds so natural. What are you doing this Friday? Oh, me and the missus have Gage Bentley tickets.
I agree.
He's playing at Dos Equis.
I agree.
Yeah. If I told you, without even thinking.
Unless Gage is like 6'10", because he looks like Nikola Jokovic here. Like, maybe he's got a career in basketball. Country singing, though, it might be there.
If no idea about him or anything of today, if I told you, oh, yeah, me and Danny love this country singer, Gage Bentley, you'd be like, I think I've heard of him before.
I'd believe you.
You'd probably be like, I think I might have heard of him before.
Yep. I'm not even kidding you. The amount of country music that I listen to.
I think Trace is a big fan of. Should we ask Trace to come in here and ask him if he's heard of Gage Bentley?
All right. Let me see if my cord's long enough. Hey, Trizzy. Real quick. You're needed. All right, Triz, real quick.
We were talking about this country singer, and I wanted to hear your opinion.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is Gage Bentley as a country music singer?
Gage Bentley? I'm going to be honest, I don't know who Gage Bentley is.
You've never heard of him?
There's got to be a joke here somewhere. Is there a joke here?
Gage Bentley.
There's Dirks Bentley. There's Dirks Bentley. Am I missing something here?
Gage Bentley, Spotify. You got to look it up. I can't believe he's never heard of him.
Trace doesn't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know country music. I've heard of Gage Bentley.
Somebody in the chat said Turby Keith.
Turby Keith. Yoda Jenkins Keith. No, we're just effing with you. But we said we're like that's a country name, like a country music star name, and then you said Dirks. You said Dirks Bentley.
Dirks Bentley. That's a D-I-E-R-K-S.
Oh, okay. I guess that's all right. I was thinking D-U.
Do you know what? It makes sense. Martin says he's bigger in the UK.
Oh, that makes sense.
I've heard the Australians love it.
Yeah, Aussies love Gage Bentley.
Gage Bentley. Dude. His cousin is a rapper. Did you know that?
Really?
Yep. His name? Lil Ferrari. All right, coming up here on the show, we're going to get into the best and worst games in 2024. Then we got our Raiders, Chargers, Week 1 Madden Sim, which I can't wait for it. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. As always, if you want to get your questions, comments on the show, hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat. And before I forget, because I have forgotten, $20 Venmo to get in our 50-50 raffle.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do two 50-50 raffles today. The first one's going to be at halftime of our Chargers-Raiders Madden Sim game. And then our other 50-50 raffle is going to be at the very end of the stream. So I'm very serious when I say we are going to treat this today like a game day. I'm willing to put my body on the line, and you got to practice how you play. I think it's also a good time for Chuggs and I to try out some new things that we like to do here on this show, whether it's, I don't know, anything possible that you guys are down for. So again, $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. The first two people that get in this race are going to get a free entry from this guy right here. Gonna get a free entry from this guy right here. I also got to give a shout out to Raider ADC. He's got the Raiders winning 27-17. First time super chat, Raider ADC. Cheers to you, my man. Another first time, Wyatt.
This is another country singer. We're getting punked. Wyatt Hurts.
I feel like that's like a Sherwood Lovehead. Wyatt, honest question, is this your real name? Wyatt Hurts.
Dude,
if you were asking Wyatt Hurts.
Dude, this guy has he has a band with him that there's one dude who plays the banjo.
Not a doubt in my mind. Is it? I'm actually curious, Wyatt. If it's your real name and I offended you, I'm sorry, but I gotta see it.
JIB.
Oh, Patrick B. Bang! Rumor has it the B stands for bang. And if you want to get on our Boot Hall of Fame, thanks to Patrick B, let's get some Patrick B's down below. Get some Patrick B's down below. Chuggs, I'm going to let you pick somebody again to get on here.
I think it's got to be K-Rock. He's put in about 20 PBs already in the chat.
Who?
K-Rock.
K-Rock. All right. You know what? K, I can rock with it. K, I can rock with it. Pat B, you going on there. And K-Rock, you joining them.
27-20 is a boot.
I'm nervous. I think this, though, since he sent a hundo and the score, if it's 27-20, you got to do one, too. I mean, that's a fair rule.
All right, if the Raiders win 27-20, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? What I'm concerned about is you're not saying yes, and you're the only one that knows the score.
JIB, 17-10 Raiders.
Are you effing me? Did you just text him?
Let's see.
Patrick, did he text you?
Raider Ryan, 31-17 Raiders.
Raiders.
Hasbullah, $2 super chat.
And a first time. Cheers to you, Mr. Hasbullah.
Now, not a first timer because now it's a second timer. Wyatt Hurts. I wish it was.
So then how do we get here? I'm not going to lie. With that type of beard game, you could get away with a Wyatt Hurts.
That beard also, that looks like if, Max Crosby was trying to go undercover somewhere and he just threw on a big beard.
I mean.
Oh, this one from Hasbullah.
You know what? I'll take a drink to that. I'll take it. Anytime somebody super chat 6321, I'll take a drink to that. That game was one of the craziest. I'm not kidding you. That 4-day stretch of
I'm not shitting you.
Raiders losing 3-0 to the Vikings, 4 days later winning 63-21, I think is the epitome of what it is like being a Raider fan, of the roller coaster ride that you hop on every time that you put this jersey on. I mean, it's...
But before we get into it, did anybody enter the 50-50 raffle yet?
Let me check. I just refreshed my phone. Hang on here. I'm not going to lie to you. We got a bunch of people in. I also see this. I'm going to send it to TV. I'm going to send it to TV here, which probably doesn't surprise anybody. I mean, let's be real here. If there's one person that has, I'm not kidding you, and I mean, we've done this show for a long time, and there's a lot of people that support not only just the Raiders Report, but a lot of the shows that we do here at Chat Sports. And I think like Zon, Ron, like a lot of the OG Mount Raidermore guys, they are well known throughout like the entire Chat Sports office. Buddy Bear holds the record right now for being a part of the most like Hall of Fame boards at Chat Sports. He's on like 12 of them, which Buddy Bear is like very, very well known in all the chats. There was one more person who his name is starting to climb up, and every time Chuggs and I talk about him, other people here at the Chat Sports Studios are starting to talk about him, and I want all of y'all to give him a shout-out, and whoever spams his name the most, we're adding him to the boot as well, because Man! Bang! That's on me.
What? Why you just skip the 93?
How about this? From now on, you yell 93, I'll yell Navman. We both yell bang.
Okay, we'll bang together.
Yep. We got to bang together when it comes to Navman. Navman's been wilding it out on our Celtics streams for those watch parties. I'll tell you this right now. Wilding out, man. All right, Chuggs, whoever spams 93 the most, we're going to add him to our boot here.
So, not only because this was funny earlier, he's also spamming the hell out of it right now.
I'm listening.
Give me Gage Bentley.
I'm just going to draw a guitar for Gage. I'm not even kidding you. Somebody's going to see it, and some people will get it. It's the best I could do, though, Gage. I'm not kidding you. Gage, if you win this boot in the future, that's you right there. That's a guitar to my best ability. Though, it kind of looks, I'm not going to lie, it kind of looks like a really, really bad Game Boy or like GameCube controller. I'm just going to be real with you there, Gage. Gage Bentley. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I might name my kid Gage Bentley. I like the name Bentley, legitimately, I do.
First name Gage, middle name Bentley, last name Renz.
My dad would say, you're going to name them things you can't afford, Mitch. You're going to name your kid things you can't afford. All right, let's give some people here who are in our duck race because I got a few of them. First person that got in, 93 Nabman, so you get 2 spots. Next person that got in was Ron Raspberry, so Ron, you get 2 spots. Luis Rodriguez is in. No Santana is in. Norman Hernandez. I'll tell you what, a lot of people that have won recently are in, which I like. Ira Jackson, who I had the privilege to finally talk to on the phone the other day. And I'll tell you what, Ira, he brings the energy, man. Ira, you in. Also, one of our newest members of Mount Raidermore, Timothy Jones, is in. And then 93 again. So as it stands right now, oh, wait, I just got a few more. Jason Gutierrez, you, my friend, are in. And then it is literally Raider fan for life in. Anthony Green in. Now they're coming in. Charles G in. All right, I'm going to get more people in our 50-50 raffle, but I got this first segment that I got to get into. It's going to be around the best and worst games, and then it's time for a Madden Simulation here on the show. If you don't know, $20 Venmo, you got a chance to win $140 here on the Raiders Report. We are going to do this 50-50 raffle at halftime of our Raiders-Chargers Madden Simulation. Chuggs?
Yep.
You ready to get this one going? First one is Chubbies. Chubbies it is. All right, y'all. Shout out to all the real ones out there. I would say right now, we got a 3-way tie between Zon, Navman, and Patrick B. Because I am wearing the Zon jersey, tie goes to Zon. I think that's a fair tiebreaker here. So, Zon, you're the MVP. If the show were to end today, I'm rocking your jersey again tomorrow. If Navman's the MVP, I'll figure out a way. Even if I got to do a Navman Skype type of jersey, I'm putting Navman on top of it. Navman, Patrick B, those are the deals. Coming up right now, let's talk about which are the best and worst games for the Silver and Black. Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Mitchell Renz, your host of the Raiders Report. And coming up on today's show, we're going to be looking at the best and worst games on the Las Vegas Raiders 2024 schedule. Yesterday, Jeremy Chuggs and I, we put out our prediction video. We put out our schedule video. Very, very proud of our team here at Chat Sports for getting that schedule out 4 hours before the Raiders release theirs. That is why you hit that subscribe button, because we're putting out content way more than anybody else out there in the biz. And if you plan on watching every single Raiders game, David's on, my goodness. If you plan on watching every single Raiders game with us, I want you to hit that subscribe button. I'm serious, man. We're going to be going live every single game. I would love to be able to go to a tailgate. I would love to be able to go to Vegas or whatever city the Raiders play in. But my pledge to you is this. If I'm going to sit up here and say commitment to excellence, it means we're going to be live for every single Raiders game. And if you want to know what our Madden schedule is, you can see on the left, the team pictured is who we will be playing, like actually. And then the day in parentheses is when the plan is for us to go live here on the Raiders Report for our Madden Simulation. Now, obviously, some of this stuff may change just due to, I don't know, Raiders signing a player. Like, I will cover that story instead of doing the Madden Sim. Or if Jeremy gets sick, if I get sick, life happens. What I will promise you this, though, is the Madden schedule will be 100% complete before the Raiders' first preseason game, which is August 10th. So just something to note there. Another important thing to note here is these rankings, okay? Rankings, if you like my winners and losers videos that I do a lot, I think you're going to enjoy this show, are based off of the interest that I think Raider Nation will have in this game. Like, if it's a game that I'm like, dude, the nation's going to love that game, it's ranked a lot higher. If there's games where I'm like, I don't really know if the Raiders are all that interested in it, then it's ranked a little bit lower. I will say this, we're going to start with the worst games, and then we will go to the best games, and I have them ranked from 5 and working our way all the way down to 1. Let's go to the worst games here at number 5, Week 9, against the Cincinnati Bengals. And don't get me wrong, I am interested in this game because the last time the Raiders were in the playoffs, like, you went up against the Bengals, a little bit of a fluky late whistle call in there, and you're going up against Joe Burrow. But, like, the fact of the matter is the Raiders' schedule is stacked with games that I absolutely love, and I did have to find a few that, to me, were probably a little bit less interesting for the Silver and Black. Let's go to Week 4 here. It is Week 7 against the Los Angeles Rams, and I know this game's in SoFi. I know this game is in Los Angeles, and the reason why it's ranked number 4 here is because it's coming after a game like the Steelers, which I'm actually intrigued by that game. It's also right before the Kansas City Chiefs, and if you were to ask most Raider fans which game they're looking forward to more in LA, is it Week 1 against the Chargers, or is it Week 7 against the Rams? I would imagine more people say the Chargers, so because of that, I ended up putting this one as one of the worst games here for the nation. Let's go to Week 3 here, Week 11 at the Miami Dolphins, and I know that this is going to be a team that the Raiders are probably contending with to potentially make that wild card spot, but after the bye week, now if the Raiders, I will admit this, if the Raiders go out and they sign like a big-name guy, or they maybe not sign, trade for a big-name guy, because this is the game right after the NFL trade deadline, this answer totally changes. But if the Raiders do nothing at the NFL trade deadline, and then you got to go down to Miami again, I think that the interest in this one is just going to be a little bit lower. You know what? What'd you say? It's a 1 o'clock game on top of that. Yeah, I will say the Bengals game, 1 o'clock, Dolphins, 1 o'clock. A lot of these are 1 o'clock games. This one might surprise some people because it's technically the only primetime game for the Raiders. But the reason why this one makes my list is when you look at the back end of the Raiders schedule, right? It's a lot of games that will 100% impact the Raiders' ability to make the playoffs. And then the other game, Week 17, the Saints is, I mean, let's face it, it's the Saints. It's Derek Carr. And yes, it's Monday Night Football, but again, this game against the Falcons is probably the least important game on our schedule. for the last 5 or 6 games, and that's the truth. Am I curious to see what Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix looks like? Yes. But in terms of, at the time of this game coming out, in terms of overall potential playoff impact, the Atlanta Falcons game is a little bit lower on the list. Coming up next, though, I'm going to tell you which is the least fun game on the Raiders' schedule this season. You know what is fun? Chubbies. And I love companies that make me feel like me, where, what do I mean by that? The fact that I was wearing Chubbies way before they were on the show is one thing. On top of that, I got nice legs. I'm not afraid to admit that. I don't skip leg day. And also with summer right around the corner, I mean, Chubbies is perfect for that summertime feel. Sky's out, thighs out. Summer is right around the corner, and our friends at Chubbies are bringing the good vibrations. It's that good vibrations. Chubbies is a lifestyle apparel brand that makes every moment feel like a vacation. They say fashion is an expression of one's character, so why not let the world know you're down for a good time? And for a limited time, Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your order with our exclusive code CHAT. Use code CHAT at chubbyshorts.com/chat. Chubbies offers a variety of high-quality men's apparel, from super stretchy shorts and swim trunks and 3 short inseam links to pants, polos, button-down shirts for when you need to hit up your favorite weekend brunch spot. Embrace the spirit of endless summer with Chubbies, the ultimate destination for bold, vibrant, and outrageously comfortable clothing. I mean, you're seeing a lot of these pictures up on screen. Shout out to Mars, shout out to Trey, shout out to Chuck for pulling up on our Chubbies photo shoot day. But, this isn't one of those brands where I'm not even kidding y'all. I'm not going to, blow smoke up your butt and just say that I love this brand. This is a brand that I do wear. It is a brand that I have had, their swimming trunks for a very, very long time. Some of y'all, Graf especially, used to poke fun at my Chubby shorts that I had back in, it's probably 2018, 2019, when I used to wear a silver jacket on these shows. I had a picture, and I still have these shorts, they just don't fit me anymore, of they were white bathing trunks, and they had pineapples on them, and Graf would bust my balls because, I'm not going to lie, they would bust your own balls. But again, I got nice legs. I'm not afraid to wear them. If anybody wants to rock some Chubby stuff, you got some nice legs, don't be afraid to show them off. I'll tell you this, when I wear Chubby shorts, we talk a lot about other sponsors here. Alex loves Chubbies, and she likes the shorts. Chuggs is saying, yeah, she does. Chubbyshorts.com/chat. 20% off your purchase. That link's going to be available to y'all down in the comments, down in the description. I will say this, if you got a longs on, you might hang out at those Chubbies. Let's go to the worst game here on the schedule. It is Week 14 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Another game where I think back-to-back, when you look at the Raiders' schedule from top to bottom, the 2 games that are the least important games probably on your schedule are these games right here. Tampa Bay on the road, Baker Mayfield. It's just when you look at the fact that you got the Broncos game Week 12, you got your Week 13 games, the Chiefs. Week 11 is the Dolphins, and then Week 16 is the Jags. Then it's the Saints in Week 17. Week 18 is the Chargers. There's just a block of games there where I'm I don't give a shit about the Buccaneers game. So if you live down in Florida, you plan on going to this game, and it's at 1 o'clock, this is the worst game on the Raiders' schedule. Coming up, though, let's talk about the best games. These are the games where, if you're like Mitch, I'm trying to go to a Raiders game this season. Which game should I go to? One of these games down here is which games that you should go to. If you want to be able to interact with Jeremy Chuggs and I on social media, Twitter, Instagram, y'all know where to find me. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365. Chuggs is at Jeremy Chuggs. I know some people don't have Venmo. I know some people don't have abilities maybe to reach out to me if they win something, a jersey or a boot. Give Jeremy a follow on both of those platforms. That way you can always claim your prizes. That's probably one of the best reasons to do it. And he's a good follow. Let's go to Week 5 here. Week 5. Number 5 of our best games for the Raiders. Week 3 against the Carolina Panthers. And the only reason that this made the list, because quite frankly, if this wasn't the Raiders home opener with Antonio Pierce, this might have been the worst game on the Raiders schedule. It's an NFC game. It's just nothing there. But because it's the first time that we get to welcome in Antonio Pierce, we get to welcome in our Raiders team to Allegiant Stadium without Josh McDaniels, I want the nation to be rocking. I want Allegiant Stadium to be rocking. And because of that, this game, has to make the list. Let's go to number 4 here. I got week 6 on the road against the Denver Broncos. I thought about putting the other game at home against Denver, but then again, I'm thinking to myself, what do I want the most, right? And I would want, it's supposed to be we can go week 5. It's week 5 at Denver, so that's on me. Week 5 at Denver. Week 6 is technically the Pittsburgh Steelers. But week 5 at Denver is, what do I want the most? I want to see as many Broncos fans as upset as humanly possible. So the fact that we can go into Mile High, continue our winning streak, which the last time they beat us, and I'm just going to continue to say it every time I talk about the Broncos, the last time they beat us, December 29th, 2019, it's locked into my brain at this point. This is going to be the 9th time in a row that we beat the Denver Donkeys. And because of that, on the road, in Mile High, F-Bo Nix, Raiders get the dub. Let's go to number 3 here, week 1 at the Chargers. Like, not only is it the Chargers, but it is week 1. And I'm already looking forward to football season, man. Like, the fact that we got over 500 people here rocking with us live on our show, getting ready for our Madden Simulation, tells me that I know I'm not the only Raiders fan that is like, the schedule's out, I'm ready for game day. If you told me right now the Raiders are playing in a week from now, sign me up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for Raiders football, and because of that, this game makes the list. Let's go to number 2 here, Derek Carr. And I'll be real, if Derek doesn't play in this game, this is one of the worst games on the Raiders schedule because it is DC. And I will admit, if it's DC versus Aiden, the interest goes up a little bit. If it's Minshew versus DC, it might be a little bit lower than expected, but like, there's going to be probably some Raider fans rooting for Derek Carr in this game. I just want the Raiders to go in there, and I want them to just boat race the Saints. I'm talking putting up a crooked number, getting past the 50-yard line plenty of times. The second best game for Raiders fans is a road game, and it's because we're going up against Derek Carr. But I mean, like, come on, y'all. The number 1 game, the best game on the Raiders schedule this season, and I decided to go with Week 13 at Kansas City because of the Black Friday game, another primetime matchup. It's just because I want to embarrass the Kansas City Chiefs, and I want the whole world to watch again. Going home that night after the Raiders beat the Chiefs on Christmas, a game that nobody gave us a shot. There was even like me, I'm walking into work, I'm going, man, oh man, I don't know how we're going to beat Kansas City. But that night, being at home with my friends, my family during Christmas, waking up the next morning and just like being like, holy shit, they beat Kansas City. There is not a game that I want the Raiders to win more than Black Friday in Arrowhead against the Kansas City Chiefs. Sign me up, lock in and load. If you can win this game, you can beat any NFL team, and the amount of confidence that would bring would move freaking mountains for this organization. So let me know down below, which game is the best on the Raiders schedule this season? Yeah, we definitely left off, 7 other games in here, and I'm going to be excited for every game. I mean, if there is one thing I promise y'all, we're going to bring the energy every game day. There is not going to be another YouTube channel out there, YouTube, podcast, radio station. Nobody does what we do, and I'm confident in that ability to say that. But, what I love about the nation is the loyalty that y'all not only show Chuggs and I, but the loyalty that you show this team, and being able to interact with y'all every single day, being able to interact with y'all on game day, it is unlike anything else. I am very, very proud of how far this YouTube channel has grown, and I'm very, very proud of just how much this team and this family has grown here on this channel, and game days are the perfect example of that. So hopefully you tune in for all the good, all the bad games here on the Raiders Report. David Zon Bang!
But wait!
Another one! John Shepler! Bang! Are you kidding me, man?
I said a bang, bang, bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang, 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 bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang, 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 bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang.
So I got a Happy Dad. They now make teas. Happy Dad now makes tea.
You're such a T.
Dude, I've been told I'm such a T. So we got David Zahn, John Scheffler.
Zahn said, I think I want you to wear the jersey again tomorrow.
I guess. Scheffler, though, also was like, but wait a minute here. Again, tie goes to Zahn. Like,
said,
I got the Zahn jersey on.
Well, Zahn's at 300 now.
That's what's Chef at? Oh, okay. Chef's at 2. Chef's at 2 bangs now. So here's what we got to do. I definitely got to do a beer bong for both of y'all. Chuggs, we're also going to add somebody to the boot. So how about this? If you want to get on the boot.
So she was spamming it before.
Bro, yeah.
And she's doing it right now.
The Queen.
I'm going to give one to Queen Sarah Otto.
We got to give one to the Queen.
Whoever spams JS the most in the next minute, or actually, yeah, let me take this off screen. Whoever spams JS for the next minute, you also get a spot on the boot.
My man, John Scheffler. My man, David Zahn. I mean, there's a reason why Mount Raider more exists. There's also a reason why that every time I try to lose weight, I can't do it. There is a reason. Also, Jeremy, we are 10 likes away from putting a dead body in our Chargers trash can.
Love to see it.
We're putting a dead body in there. I'm telling you. We're 10 likes away. Scheffler, Zahn.
Let's see. This next one's going to James Butts. There we go.
James Butts?
James Butts.
Oh, man. How many T's?
2 T's.
All right. And I just want to make sure. If your last name was Butts, would you go by Jimmy?
Seymour.
Seymour Butts. I think is that a Family Guy thing? Seriously, I think it is.
Maybe.
I'm serious. I think it is.
Serious.
Seriously, bro. James.
When you're spending every day on your own, and here it goes. I'm just a kid.
I got James Butts, and then hang on. I got to get Scheffler on this one. Chef. I'm just gonna put Chef. I think we all know who Chef is at this point.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss? With the kiss.
With the kiss on the glass. He's
with the kiss. That could be what we do every time Chef bangs. Chef's kiss.
Bang.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
It's a chef's kiss off the glass. Dipsy doo dunkaroo.
That was awesome, baby. This is May. This is May. All right, y'all. You want to shout out here on the Raiders Report? Spam FLAC down below.
Pretty fun name here. Virtual Fireball. He said, I started playing as the Raiders in Madden 10.
Oh, yeah?
Love to see it.
All right, trivia question. Don't Google it. Who's on Madden 10?
For the Raiders?
On the cover.
Oh, who's the starting quarterback for the Raiders on Madden 10? So that would be the 09 season. Or no, that would be the 2010 season. Duh.
No, it'd be the 09 season, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, 09 into 010. 010.
You're struggling. You all right?
Yeah. 09 season, who's the Raiders starting quarterback?
Dude, somebody said Ray Lewis. I don't think that's right.
On the cover?
I mean, it might be Ray Lewis on the cover. I'm saying starting quarterback, no way. Let me see here. Off the top of my head, I actually don't know. Let me look here. That way I know the right answer. Honestly, this is actually a very easy one.
Is it Carson?
Nope. It's I guess it depends how you want to answer this in terms of which guy started the most. Yeah, which guy started the most? I'll be real. I didn't even think he made it that long. Which, this is so the correct answer, Jeremy, Jamarcus Russell, okay? Listen to these stats. In the 9 games that Jamarcus Russell started in 2009, okay? 48.8% completion percentage. 9 games started. 1,287 passing yards. 3 touchdowns. 11 interceptions. That is unbelievable. I mean, can you imagine doing a show like we do right now and having to watch Jamarcus Russell?
Oh, my God.
I don't know what we would do. I'm not even kidding you.
Oh.
I don't know what we would do.
All right, we're about to start our Madden Sim here. Before we get into
fireball, that's horrendous.
Before we get into it,
yep.
There's 500 people in the chat right now. Can we get 500 LVs before we get going?
Oh, I actually almost forgot. We got to add a dead body to our Chargers graveyard over here. If the Chargers are going to call Devontae Adams garbage, let's be real. We know who the real garbage franchise is. So the first one, this is going to go out to the Chargers social media team. We got the Chargers social media team here, okay? We're putting dead bodies. Every single 250 likes, I'm adding the dead body, and every time we hit 250, every single person out there, you got to finish your drink. So to the Chargers social media team, dead body getting added to the Raiders graveyard here. F the Chargers, the real garbage franchise in the NFL. F them, man. Who you got? Are you rocking with the silver and black and Jeremy Chuggs and I, or are you just a lost Chargers fan because, let's face it, there's not enough Chargers fans to actually have a Chargers YouTube channel? Yoda Jenkins, 21-12. I'll tell you what, we did a lot of Madden games last year, a lot of field goals. Lots and lots of field goals. Yoda, Adam to the boot.
All right.
Hall of Fame.
Mitch.
Dude, are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm actually not. Can I go pee real quick?
Are you real?
Yeah, I am real, yes, and I'm being for real. I mean, dude, if we're going to do this Madden Sim and I already got to pee, I got to do it right now. I got to do it right now. Here's going to be the name of the game, okay? Have you guys ever played King's Cup? You know what King's Cup is? You know what King's Cup is? Have you ever done a waterfall?
Yep.
Okay. Every single $5 super chat that comes in from the moment I leave is a second I got to do the waterfall.
All right. Well,
Does that make sense?
Better hurry up.
And here we go.
10. Every 5 is a second added to Mitch's waterfall. We already got Mr. Crash Dog coming in. He said, I'm up. What's up, fam? Glad I didn't miss the game. Raider Nation for life, real one for life, and a Simper bye. We got 500 people ready to rock and roll with our Madden Sim today. Should be an interesting game. Should be an interesting game. I'm excited to see what y'all have to think about it and what Mitch has to think about it as well. Read Navman's message, please. I don't see it. You read my Venmo, please. The bang. Oh, yeah, Navman. I'll have Mitch read it whenever he gets back. So every $5 super chat is another second. This is a 2-for-1 right here. This is smart. This is a 2-for-1. Lost in Times knows what he's doing because this is 4 seconds added, and if he gets this correct, then that's a beer bong for Mitch. 23-20 Raiders from Lost in Times. Now he's up to 6 seconds on a waterfall. Ron, I can always count on Ron and Robert Jansen to be our, timekeepers. The what do they call it? The historian, the person who's keeping minutes. Ultra VAB said make it 7 seconds. Let's get it going. C Riz says, Chuggs, you should sing Eye of the Tiger. Maybe later. Maybe later. What's up, brother? From Raider Prime. FLAC, I will be at the game. Raider Nation for life. Let's get it popping.
What am I at? What's the damage?
All right.
What's the damage?
7 seconds.
What do you mean? Oh, I thought you meant like I still got 7 more seconds. All right. Waterfall time. 7 seconds. Did you already go through all the supers?
I, in fact, did.
7 seconds. Here we go.
When you're spending every day on your own. Oh, and Navman wanted... Oh. Navman, I guess, wanted you to read the message he sent you in the Venmo he sent you.
Okay. Let me see. All right, so Navman said, game on, Raiders, 31-17 if Gardner Minshew starts, 24-17 if AOC starts. All right, we'll see, man. We'll see. So that also means if that's the score, that's going to be a boot, which I'm telling you right now, dude, it's going to be something else, man. All right, one more time here. I'm going to give some shout-outs to some people. If you want a chance to get in our duck race, I'm probably not going to mention it again until halftime just because we're going to do the Madden Sim. Remember, we will do a duck race at halftime of our Madden Sim. Right now, winner would go home with $140, $20 to get in if you want in. I just saw my man, LA Crash Dog, is in. What up, Gunny? You in? Also, I actually owe one more second of a drink. Nabman sent in a 5 on Venmo.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to the Nav man himself. Let me just double check here. Okay, we are all caught up. $20 Venmo, you'd get in for a chance to win $150. Shout out to Raider Prime. What's up, brother? Ultra VAB got in on that action. I also owe Lost.
Oh, yeah, and Crash Dog and Yoda.
I already got Yoda.
Okay, so Crash Dog and Lost.
And then LA, I'm just going to put LA for you. That's what I usually do for you. Lost and Tynes, what I decided to do is I'm going to put them next to each other. I put one as Lost, and the other is in Tynes.
Oh, nice.
So I'll put them next to each other, and then I just got to update the bang race that we have because Zahn now is in the lead. Air says, all right, I like this question. A lot of times we always ask, how many points are the Raiders going to score? I think our defense is going to be why we win football games this year, right? Like let's be real. Like, defense is why we're going to win games this season. Unless, like, Gardner or AOC can play if they play at, like, a top 20 level, we are 100% going to make the playoffs. I'm not afraid to say that because of this defense. How many points are the Chargers going to score today? What do you think? How many points are the Chargers going to score today with Zahn's bang? Zahn is now in first place for our May bang race, which he's got 6. And then I also saw Scheffler, he got his in. He's there. I just got to do the math here a little bit. That one's there. Navman, I'll tell you what, Navman's also right behind Zahn and that, and then Patrick B also in the mix here. Okay, I think now I officially
You ready?
have everyone. Dude, I'm excited for this to go down. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. We're going to be doing this the entire season long. And seriously though, shout out to Chuggs. Chuggs does a lot of bullshit on the back end to make this happen. And I know sometimes I ask for some crazy things on this show, and he might not always tell me he doesn't like to do it. But this does take a lot of work. So I just want y'all to know every time we do a Madden Sim, pay your bar tab, wipe them feet, as Graf says.
Yeah.
Make sure you show some love to Chuggs because he's got to do a lot of shit for this.
Me and Alex both do a lot of stuff that maybe we don't want to do, but we know it just really makes you happy.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And noted. Noted. Hey, it's why I got you a Ninja Creamy, right? I got you a Ninja Creamy. I got her minus the Ninja. So, yep, minus the Ninja.
Yep.
Coming up, Raiders, Chargers, Week 1 Madden Sim. If you're ready to get this thing going, I need to hear a Raiders. You ready? We go. Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Mitchell Renz here, host of the Raiders Report, and we made it. Football is back. Well, Madden football is back. We got a Week 1 Madden simulation between the Las Vegas Raiders going up against the Los Angeles Chargers. The schedule was released, and we got an AFC West matchup to get this thing started. I got to know, though, who you got? What's your score prediction in this one? Raiders, Chargers. If I had to guess, Vegas, they're going to put out their odds. The Chargers are going to be the favorites in this game because they're at home, because they got Jim Harbaugh. But you know what? I don't care about Harbaugh. I don't care about Justin Herbert. The entire world is sleeping on the nation, and it's time to wake the hell up. Let's go, Antonio Pierce. Let's go, whether it's going to be Aiden. Is it going to be Gardner Minshew? You're going to find out who that starting quarterback is going to be. Max Crosby, Devontae Adams. I cannot wait. I miss football, man. Some people are going to watch this show and be like, dude, I can't believe these guys are doing Madden. I love the silver and black. I love football. And you know what? It's May. We're going to be here to have a good time. If you didn't see that, that was a little sneak peek of who's going to be the Raiders starting quarterback. Madden decided to roll with Gardner Minshew. And here's the thing. If Gardner struggles and y'all want AOC, we will put AOC in the future. Now, for this game and in Week 2, it's going to be Gardner. But just like in real life, if both of those QBs struggle, I know the nation, me included, is going to be calling for the other. It looks like the Raiders are going to be receiving first, and it's Dylan Laube, the rookie out of New Hampshire. Also, because this is Madden 2024, it is 2025 rosters. We were unable to put in the new kickoff rule, so that's just something to, keep an eye out for. Antonio Pierce. Kinda, right? Kinda. Madden tried. And then Jim Harbaugh. That looks like great value, Jim Harbaugh, and Dollar General Antonio Pierce. I'm not going to lie to y'all. We got 550 people here. If you think that the silver and black own LA, click that like button right now. This is how this game is going to look. Now, there's going to be times where it might be on screen a little bit more. And here we go, 8-minute quarters. The Raiders, Dylan Laube, he's going to receive the kick at the 4. He's going to take it out to the 20, to the 25, taken down at the 26-yard line. Let me know down below what happens on this drive. Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt. Gardner Minshew's hair is long. My goodness, in this game, it is long. I mean, last season, again, that's 2022. This past season, though, he threw for 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and little Michael Gallup action out there. I'm even curious to see what this offensive line looks like. Zamir White rocking 3 is kind of weird there. Munford, I'm going to imagine, is going to be on the right side. And here we go. Gardner Minshew. First down and 10. Looks like Michael Mayer down in shotgun. It's going to be a fake handoff to Zamir White. Minshew looks left, throws. First down! Raiders! Devontae Adams on the left side. Drags those 2 feet in. And he's moving the sticks here for the silver and black. An early pickup there. And I mean, if you're the Raiders, that's what you want to see earlier on. Dylan Parham playing right guard. Jackson Powers Johnson at left guard. Andre James at center. Minshew, fake handoff to Zamir White. Minshew down the middle of the field. Oh, he had him open. Just missed him. And I mean, just missed him. Coming up here, 2nd down and 10 for the silver and black. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. I mean, you got to get points on the board here right away. Ball at the 40-yard line. Minshew shotgun. Got a running back on his left hip. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Minshew drops back, looking. All day to throw. Looking, throws complete. First down to the rookie. Brock Bowers, I'll tell you what, the amount of time that Minshew has right now to just look, scan the field, make a solid throw. And what are you going to do when the rookie, Brock Bowers, comes at you? I'll tell you what, Gardner Minshew's hair, I'm pretty sure they think Gardner Minshew's mom is a horse because this guy's got a mane. Dylan Laube back there at running back. Minshew, 4 straight passes, and it's completed. I want to say this time that was to, again, Barack Bowers. So right now he's your leading receiver. He's got 2 catches, and the silver and black are moving. What is that Justin Herbert hair? That was horrible. Second down and 3. 6 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Power I formation. Looks like Zamir White's the back. Another fake handoff. Throws completed. Michael Mayer. This Luke Getsy offense is churning. Minshew 4 of 5 for 51 yards. And I'll tell you what, Antonio Pierce, or I don't even know. Antonio, we're just going to call him AP. It doesn't quite look like him. Type those ones down below for that first down. Ball here at the 21. Minshew, shotgun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff. No! Are we just chucking the rock? I think we are. Throw complete. Powers. Late hit. Is it a late hit? Throw the flag. Nothing's going to come out. First down and 10, and we are officially, are we in the red zone? We are in the PrizePicks red zone. Remember, I love me some PrizePicks, and during the regular season, you're going to be able to choose more or less on these games. Minshew, handoff, Zamir White, touchdown, Raiders! Zamir White celebrating with Thayer Munford, and on the action, Alexander Madison. What a hell of a drive by the silver and black. I'm telling you this right now, if the Raiders season starts like this, put it into my veins, man. Put it into my veins. Zeus gets the rock, doesn't touch it the entire drive, and ends up scoring a touchdown. The Las Vegas Raiders are up 6-0. Daniel Carlson, the kick is up. The kick is good. 7-0 silver and black. That was a 7-play, 72-yard drive here by Las Vegas. Hey, Harbaugh, don't you wish you coached for the Raiders? Let's go, man. 7-0 is the lead. But seriously, shout out to our sponsor, PrizePicks. You can choose more, you can choose less on a bunch of these games. And when the actual game is going on is the time to do it. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Make sure that you use code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. It's really that simple. There's a reason why they are the America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. Carlson, he's going to kick it deep. It's going to be returned here out of the end zone. Really good job there by the Raiders defense. Can I get some FLACs down below? Because here comes the Chargers offense. Again, the stats that you guys are going to see up on screen for these guys are going to be the stats that happen in 2022, because this is Madden 2024. Once the new game comes out, I promise you, we will have it. All right, I can't wait to see what this Raiders defense looks like. Max Crosby, Tyree Wilson, Christian Wilkerson, Malcolm Kuntz in there on the defensive line. Oh, well, look at this, man. We're showing blitz early on. I like it. Showing blitz early on. Looks like Herbert might be switching it up here a little bit. Herbert, handoff on the right side. He's going to have a little bit of an open lane, but quickly, and I mean quickly, shut down there by Robert Spillane. It's going to be a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Coming up here for the Chargers offense. And I mean, you're already seeing early on the Raiders are going to show some pressure. They're going to try to get up in your face a little bit. Nate Hobbs in at corner. Looks like Jack Jones, maybe Jacorian Bennett action. Epps, Trevon Merrick, Herbert, shotgun. He's going to drop back on all day to throw. Looks, left, throws, incomplete. Nice pass break up there by Trevon Merrick, and it's third down. Come on, y'all. I can't hear you. Get those threes in the chat. I see Raider Dangerfield, Common Raider, DJ Yoda, The Queen, Robert, Taino, 3rd down and 6. Herbert looks, scanning. Oh, he's going to tuck it. He's going to run, and he gets taken down by a hurdle from Robert Spillane. I mean, that's one of the things where I think the Raiders got to do a better job this upcoming season of not allowing and not over pursuing the quarterback where they then have the ability to tuck it and run. What'd you say?
Antonio Pierce is pissed.
He should be. 3rd down and 6. He had an opportunity to get off the field. Herbert under center. Harbaugh nowhere. Mad Max 98. 98's in the chat. It's why he's one of the best in the biz, man. one of the best in the biz, Max Crosby. That's going to be a loss of 4 there, putting the Chargers here in kind of a little bit of a rough situation. Herbert, shotgun, got a running back on his left hip, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Herbert's going to drop back. Raiders bring some pressure. Hobbs, corner blitz. Crosby. Dude, Crosby was talking shit after that play. Did you see that? He's like, yeah, you better. Why did Herbert just point first down? It was a gain of 6. It's 3rd down and 8, and if you're not getting loud, go somewhere else. This is practice for you, practice for me, because this is what game day is going to be like. Herbert, shotgun, got a running back on his right hip, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Herbert drops back, looks, throws, middle of the field. Wide open, James Palmer. Josh Palmer, what the hell are we doing, man? It's almost like this is Madden. What the hell is happening here? I mean, he's wide open, middle of the field. How's that happen? Merrick Epps, Jack Jones, whose man is that? Whose man is that? Raider Dangerfield, I'm with you. It's just too much time. You got to get after him a little bit. Got to get after him. Herbert, got a fullback in there, 2 receivers to the left. Herbert looks like he's switching things up here again. They're going to run it on 1st down. And I'll tell you what, the Raiders have done a good job, and this is, I think, 3 times in a row. It's how you know this is a Jim Harbaugh offense, that they ran the football on 1st down, 2nd down and 8 coming up here. Come on, knock off AP. Cook something up here. Knock off AP. It looks like they just took Patrick Graham and Antonio Pierce, made it into one person. Bunch formation. Fullback on the left side. Edwards is the running back, and they're going to hand it off again up the middle. And that looks like a pretty good tackle there by, oh my Lord, who the heck is that? Who's 37 for the Raiders? That's a new number. I was going to say Tyler Hall, but I don't think that's Tyler Hall.
It's 3rd down.
Trey Taylor, I'm an idiot. Christ, the 7th round rookie out of Air Force. 3rd down and 3. Got to hold him to a field goal here. Herbert looks, throws one deep. Got a guy. Ah, shit. Wow. Lad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. It was a good route, good read by Herbert. And as soon as it happened, sorry, I was tying my shoe. I mean, they just threw it up, which is what you're going to do. Jack Jones got to be better. President Jack, you got to be better, man. And that's going to tie this one up here. Probably. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen. What? The T's okay. The T's okay. Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-7, 9 plays. So back-to-back there. Offenses show out for the Raiders. Chargers answer. What's really going to be important here is somebody's going to have to make a stop. What up, Chef? Just cuz haven't worn my jersey in months. John Scheffler! Bang! We got a new MVP. I will rip a beer bong. Chef, you got it here. Chuggs, can you hold it down real quick? Can you hold it down? And right now, Scheffler is now tied up. David's on for our May bang race.
Dylan Laube on the return. Will we see another Minshew masterclass here for this next drive?
Come on, Minshew.
They scored on drive 1. Will we get a score in drive 2? I'll do a little play-by-play while Mitch gets a little drink down. Raiders 1st and 10, starting at their own 20-yard line. They're in a heavy formation. Zamir White in the backfield.
Come on, Minshew.
It's going to be a play action.
Oh,
Minshew
dude.
looking deep. Devontae broken
Throw a
up.
flag. Hit him in the head. Gilman hit him directly in the head. Where's the flag, Blue? Oh, man. F the refs. That's bad. You got to throw a flag there. He clearly got hit in the head. AP not happy. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like they got Mayer and Bowers in on this one. It's going to be a pitch. Zamir White. Great block there by Mudford. Wow, and Zeus takes a hit. He's going to pop right back up, though. Fired up. 1st down. Raiders. I mean, I'll tell you what. What a hell of an edge block there by the, 3rd-year guy now. Thayer Mudford taking over for Jermaine Illuminor at right tackle. Lined up there in the slot. Delayed handoff. Zeus again. I'll tell you what, he's taking some hits here, but he's got 3 carries, 24 yards, and a touchdown. 324 and a touchdown. I don't know who that guy is for the Chargers or this guy. He looks high as hell. This guy looks like he's been participating in Raiders Friday happy hour.
Hell no!
Minshew shotgun. Looks like Laubie's on his left hip. They're going to send Brock Bowers. He's going to go in motion. I believe that's Jacoby on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Looking, throws, left side. Laubie caught. First down the rookie. Making an instant impact, Dylan Laube.
Great value CMC right there.
I'm telling you what right now, that's good-looking handwork right there. Sometimes you need good-looking handwork to get by. We've all been there. We've all been there. Lone receiver to the left. Looks like they got bunches to the right here. 3 tight ends on the field. Bryant in on the game. And Zamir's just not going to go anywhere. I'll be real. I don't like what Luke Getsy's doing here so much on this drive. I think that's going to do it also for the first quarter of action. Raiders, Chargers tied at 7. I do want to give some shout-outs here real quick, Jeremy Chuggs, to the people that did get into the duck race. Remember, $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365 for an opportunity to win some money at halftime here, which as it stands, Raider Josh, you're in. David De La O, you in. And then Ultra VAB, he's going to be in twice. So as it stands right now, $20 Venmo, you have the opportunity to win $190 here on the Raiders Report. You guys ready for second quarter action? I hope so, because no matter what, ready or not, here we come. Giggity. Minshew, I'll tell you what, Minshew's been really close to the line of scrimmage a bunch of times in this game. Now he's going to go back 3 to the right, and it's going to be, oh no, I thought he was going to Laube. Decides not to. Throws, caught! Mayer makes the guy miss. First down, Raiders. I'll tell you what, you've already seen early on, Getsy really getting both of these young tight ends involved in the game. Bowers has got to have 2 or 3 catches. Mayer's got to have 1 or 2 now. I'll tell you what, that's a risky throw there by Minshew. That's just you trusting your guy to be able to be better than that other guy. And Mayer was better there on that catch. First down and 10 here for Las Vegas. Minshew under center. Looks like Mayer in at tight end. Jacoby Devontae, the receivers, handoff. Zamir White. Zamir White got a running lane. Zamir bounces it out. Going to be a gain of 14. 5 for 39 and a touchdown from my man Zeus here. And look at that. You love to see it. Michael Mayer is absolutely fired up here for his teammate. Justin Herbert looks like he's got gray hairs, and I don't blame him. We are in the PrizePicks Red Zone. Remember, PrizePicks.com, $100 deposit match. America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. Right side, left side, touchdown! Raiders! Zeus finds pay dirt again. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if that's Zeus's touchdown celebration. He did it earlier in the game with Thayer Munford. This time gets in on the action with Devontae Adams. Zamir, 6 carries, 2 TDs. Show me those TDs. Show me those TDs. Raiders up 13-7 over the Chargers. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 8 plays, 80 yards. What a hell of a drive here. I'll tell you what, we talked a lot, and we have been talking a lot, and I mean a lot, about this Raiders defense. Gardner Minshew and Luke Getsy right now are cooking. Zamir White is cooking. DeMarcus Webb, look at that bell cow, Mitch. Oh, DeMarcus, I hear you. I put out a video earlier in the week about I don't think calling Zamir White a bell cow is fair to Zamir because they're going to go with a running back by committee during the regular season. I will say it's very interesting that it's been Zamir and Ben Laube, not Madison. Madison's been in at fullback. And then Amir Abdullah, really not a part of the equation at all so far. Here we go. Defensive time. It's time to get some D's going. Get some D's in the chat. Get some D's in the chat. Get some D's in the chat. Here we go. Come on, defense. What you say? Oh, dude, this works. First down and 10. Raiders got 152 total yards. Chargers somewhere around 79. Herbert, shotgun. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Herbert's going to drop back, throws one deep down the middle of the field, breaks the tackle, and it's going to be another first down here by Palmer. I mean, we got to get an answer for him. Herbert's got all day to throw. I don't know if Patrick Graham's got to bring some blitzes here. We got to do something different. If you're going to let Herbert just sit back there and cook, it's going to be a long, long game here. Herbert, shotgun, 2 to the left. Looks like 2 to the right. He's going to drop back. Again, Raiders, no pressure. Herbert steps up wide open. Quentin Johnson, first down, Chargers. Going to get all the way up to the 22, 23-yard line. We got to do something different here. Jacorian, we got to play a little press man because the zone right now ain't working. I mean, there's nobody around him. Devine, you got to get up there. Jacorian, you got to get up there a little bit. What I don't want to happen is the Chargers to score, the Raiders get stuffed, because remember, Raiders started this game with the ball. Chargers get the ball to start the second half. Herbert already deep in Raiders territory here at the ball at the 23-yard line. Herbert throws. Oh, it's completed again. We just have no answer for Palmer right now. He's got 3 for 64. Chargers are in the PrizePicks red zone again. I mean, this defense has got to step it up here. Got to step it up. Again, PrizePicks.com/CLNS. All you got to do is pick more, pick less. America's #1 daily fantasy sports app out there. Herbert pitch. Crosby can't bring him down. But Jack Jones and Robert Spillane there are in to clean it up. You don't see Crosby miss that many tackles. But again, that really, really redirected the runner to be able to go back a little bit. Cleaned it up. Second down and goal. Had to lose 1 or 2 there, right? Second down and goal, ball here at about the 12. Empty backfield set, 5 wide for Herbert. And Herbert's going to look. He's going to tuck it. He's going to run. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was a flag going to be coming out there. I thought Spillane was going to take his head off. Third down and goal. Got to hold him to a field goal.
It's third down.
Got to hold them to a field goal. Third down and goal, ball at the 6. Herbert under center. Are they going to run it? No. Herbert drops back looking. Tucks it, runs. No, incomplete. He might have had it if he tuck it and run. He decided not to. Try to force it into Quentin Johnston. And that is a no bueno. Are they going to go for it? It looks like they're going to bring out their field goal unit here. They are. They're going to bring out the field goal unit. It looks like just a short one. Kicks up. Kicks good. But I mean, in a game like Madden, in a game like real life, you get a stop like that in this type of game, major, major, major momentum shift. If you like what we're doing today, we're going to be doing this for every single Raiders game the entire offseason, May, June, and July. I like to have a good time. I like to party with the nation. And let's face it, it's hard to make content in the offseason. If you want to party with Chuggs and I during game day, if you're having a good time now, this is for Madden. Imagine what we do for the regular season. Subscribe, get videos every single day, and if you're a real one, salute to you. Kick is away. 4 minutes to go here in the first half of action. Laubie's going to scoop it up off the ground. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Oh, man. Zamir White's been the MVP today, no? 6 for 57 and 2 touchdowns. Or do you give it to Gardner? Because Minshew's been the one that's kind of gotten him down there. It's been Zamir getting the touchdowns. Raiders up 14-10, and this is a big drive
Good
here.
move starting Gardner.
Good move starting Gardner. I mean, so far, you can't complain about the Raiders going with Gardner Minshew here. 2 to the left. Looks like Michael Mayer in at tight end on the right side. Fake handoff to Zeus. Minshew looks. Middle. Tipped. And it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. Was looking for Jacoby Myers. I will say, for the people that watched our Madden Sims last year, Jacoby Myers, I actually think, made a bigger impact during the season than Devontae Adams. Maybe that's a little Jimmy Garoppolo, Josh McDaniels, Mayer action. Early on, though, I think that's Jacoby's first target. Minshew switching things up here. Adams by himself on the left side, bunches to the right. Minshew drops back, looks, picked. Throws it right to him. And this is going to be a pick 6 for the Chargers. Dan Henley. I want to say a Washington State linebacker from last season. I'll tell you that if this happens in real life, the AOC chants are going to start coming in. Is it time to bench Gardner Minshew for Aiden O'Connell? I mean, he just forced it. He was looking for Jacoby. It was thrown way, way behind him. Touchdown Chargers. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Good move starting Gardner, I feel like now was a trick. I feel like Chuggs, he's got a little grin back there. He knew it was coming. He tricked me. That mother effer. F Chuggs. He tricked me. He knew it. He freaking knew it. Oh, man. That's brutal. F Chuggs, man. No, I need evil Chuggs in the chat because that's what that was. That was nasty work. That was... I feel played. That's how I feel. I feel like Graf when people post on his shows, yo, you got a booger in your nose. And he goes, nah, it's a nose ring. I feel played. Confidence level in Gardner Minshew. Scale it from 1 to 100. I was at a 99. Now after a pick 6, if that happens in real life, I'm at a 50. Like, let's be real here. If Gardner throws a pick 6 after getting that big of a stop on defense, it's not high. It's definitely not high. Come on, Laube. Laube going to return it from the 3. And he's going to get out to about the 25-yard line. First down and 10 here. What I really want to see is if Getsy decides to go with Zamir. Does he believe in Gardner, or is he going to go with Zamir White here? Remember, if you want to get in our 50-50 raffle, $20 Venmo. In order to do so, we're going to be doing this at halftime of today's show. And as it stands right now, a $20 Venmo, you would get in for a chance to win $210. First down and 10. Ball here at the 25-yard line. Zeus is the running back. No, they're sticking with Gardner. And I'll tell you what, though, that ball came out of his hands slow. That one came out of his hands a little bit slower than I would have liked. A little bit slow. I mean, you got to sling it, man. Mayer's got 3 for 38. And I will say if it's Aiden or if it's Gardner, the tight ends this season are going to get a lot of work. 2 receivers, looks like 2 tight ends. Handoff Zamir, and he tried to cut it back inside. Bosa was just all over it, sniffed it out. This is big, man. We got to pick up a first down here because if the Chargers get the ball back and they get ball to start the second half, Gardner put us in a little bit of a hole here. I'll tell you what, it's a pistol formation. Got 2 running backs in the backfield there with Minshew. Minshew's going to drop back. Oh, man, they get some pressure. He scrambles. Wide open, Devontae. First down, Raiders. Give me those ones, baby. Really good job there by Minshew to manipulate that pocket. Had to scramble to the right side, set his feet, delivers a freaking dart. And I'm talking a dart. To Devontae Adams now, ball at the 47-yard line. 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Minshew under center. Alexander Madison getting a lot of work in here at fullback. And I'll tell you what, they tried to run it again there with Zamir, not going anywhere. Junior Colson, the rookie linebacker out of Michigan, he's got 4 tackles today. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. To the people that are just getting in here, Daniel Jimenez, you in, and then Javier Villa also in. Second down and 10. Minshew, shotgun, empty backfield set. You got to be shitting me, Minshew. He had Jacoby wide open, throws a pick. This is a bad start for Gardner. So you went from looking like potentially the MVP to now looking like the LVP. I mean, he threw it right to him. I don't even understand what you're trying to do here. Try to force it to Devontae and threw it right to him. I'm telling you right now, get the AOCs in the chat. Get the AOCs in the chat, man. That's a brutal, brutal throw right there. Did you really set this up? Chuggs, man, I don't know. Get the evil Chuggses in the chat. Son of a gun, dude. What the hell? Pick 6 and a pick. AOC chance coming in. Ball at the 46, Herbert. Looking, throw short. Great tackle. Oh, wow, incomplete. Marcus Epps broke it up. Kind of wish he would have caught it. Would have been a loss of a few yards. I mean, Zamir wants the rock, but unless they're in the red zone, he has not had a lot of success today. Buzz-O-Matic wants AOC. K-Rock says, I want DC. Bought the 46. Herbert, shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Herbert's going to drop back. Raiders cannot get any pressure today, and it's going to be throw. It's going to be completed. Ball's out! Raider football! What a hit! Punched out, turnover, chain time. Fumble, great play there. Punched out by the Divine Diablo, who recovered it. Ja'Cory and Bennett, let's go. That was huge, man. We needed that. Needed it. Needed it. All right, we got a minute 42. Here's my deal right now. Every $50 super chat that comes in right now until the end of the half, I'm going to count it as a bang. I'm going to count it as a bang for our May bang race. Every 50 from here on out. I'm not going to do a full beer bong. I'll do a halfie. Minshew, shotgun, drops back, looking, throws. I'm getting nervous now for Minshew. Did he pick up a first? Bowers first down today. Bowers 4 for 50. Come on. We got all 3 of our timeouts, though. Got all 3 of your timeouts. Chargers have all 3 of their timeouts. Minute 22 to go. You at least got to put this as a tie ball game going into halftime. Ball at the 37. Minshew. Fake handoff to Laube. Minshew. Middle. Open. Caught. First down Raiders. Jacoby. Come on. Let's go. Move it. Let's move it here, y'all. Too much celebrating. Too much of the good vibrations from Chubbies. Dr. James Jr. No huddle offense here. 51 seconds to go. Ball at the 40-yard line. Minshew's going to drop back. Oh, I thought he was about to tuck it and run. Decides not to. Throws. Devontae, did he get his feet in? He did. He caught it. He caught it. Moved those sticks. It must be pretty loud at SoFi Stadium with all the Raiders fans. Minshew's going like this. And we are in the PrizePicks red zone. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. You can do season long. And since it is May, you can get NBA, NHL action. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring the Raiders Report. That link's going to be available to y'all down in the comments, down in the description of today's show. Ball at the 18. Minshew looks, throws, Laube, caught. Timeout Raiders. They have 2 timeouts remaining, 39 seconds to go. It's going to be a gain of 6. Laube today, 2 catches, 16 yards for the rookie. For the rookie out of New Hampshire. What should the Raiders do here? It's 2nd down and 4. Should they run? Should they pass? Chuggs, what are you thinking here? In a real game situation, I'd actually probably run it.
Same.
Real game situation, I'd run it here with Laube. Though, Chargers showing blitz. Minshew drops back, throws. Oh, he missed him. He missed him. He had Bowers in the back of the end zone, and he freaking missed him, man. He had an opportunity, missed him. 3rd down and 4. Minshew's got to make that throw. Got to make that throw. One to the right, one to the left. Looks like Bowers and, is that Trey Tucker? On 3rd and 4? Minshew pressured by Bosa, and he gets sacked. Chargers take a timeout. I mean, what a disgraceful, and I mean disgraceful, red zone opportunity that was. But again, I mean, who? Yeah, Munford just got torched there. Actually, I think that might have been on Parham. Parham and Munford get work. Daniel Carlson in now to kick the field goal. Kick is up. I think he knocked it through. Kick is good. 17-17 is the score after probably about a 35-ish yard field goal there by Daniel Carlson. Son of a gun, man. Son of a freaking gun, dude. Oh, man. I really, really, really wanted that to be something. Oh, man. 27 seconds to go. 17-17 is the score. And here we go. Kick is away. Chargers got 2 timeouts. They're going to take a knee here. They're going to get a ball at the 25-yard line, and here comes Justin Herbert and company. Here comes Justin Herbert and company. Chuggs, if you could, got to get a stop. Also, please check the message I just sent you. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Herbert, shotgun. Raiders got to get some effing pressure. They're just keep bringing 4. Oh, I thought he was about to undercut it. Really good job there, though, by the Raiders to be able to keep Palmer in bounds. It is a first down. Timeout, though, by the Chargers. 21 seconds to go. Can't allow them to get a field goal. Again, the Chargers, they get ball to start the second half. They get ball to start the second half here. First down and 10. Ball to 21. John Scheffler. John Scheffler. If you don't spam JS, you are probably a Chargers fan. Herbert looks left, throws. Caught by Palmer. Somebody effing cover Palmer. We're making him look like Jerry Rice out there. I mean, he's got 5 for 98 in the first half. Somebody hit somebody. Somebody hit somebody. For the love of God. Nico, I'm with you. No way Palmer's getting 5 for 98 in the first half. Herbert going to drop back again. They got 1 timeout left. Checks short throw. I don't know why they threw that ball. 10, 9. Final timeout taken there by the Chargers. That's why I don't consider Justin Herbert a top 5 QB. He does dumb shit. He does dumb shit like that. He checks it down. 1 play right there on Madden is why it's realistic. He's got all the talent in the world. Herbert's got all the talent in the world, but he does dumb shit. And now they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Harbaugh sends out the field goal unit. And he made it. Wow, that's a deep one. 54, 53-yarder, somewhere around there. Kick is good, 20-17. Whoever had that 42-24 score earlier in the game, and I said that's a high-scoring game, I apologize. We find out this game just ends 24-20. I forget what I said I said the Raiders would win their Week 1 game 24-21. So far, it's not looking good. The Raiders got 2 timeouts. What do you do here? Chef, you a real one, my dog. What the hell, Laube? What? 3 seconds to go. And they're going to take a knee. I mean, probably the best thing to do. Though I am always team just chuck one up, see what the hell happens in the NFL. I'll tell you what, for what that first half could have been, very, very disappointed that the Raiders are down 20-17 here at halftime. All right, y'all. Who wants to get in for the 50-50 raffle? Right now, $20 Venmo. You would go home with $210. $210. I am going to send this list to my man, Tiv. I'm going to send that to Tiv, and then we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds to get in here for a chance to win some money. $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. Right now, winner of this, going to go home with $210. Not bad. Halftime action here. Chargers are up 20-17 here on the Raiders Report. It's been an interesting game so far. It's been an interesting game so far. I have also remembered how tiring watch parties are. They are, here's the thing. I will never step up on this show and give you guys a half-assed effort. I'm going to treat this like a real game, and that's what you should do in life. Practice how you play, man. Winner of this will go home with $210. Wait! I need you to add Nico. What? Is Patrick B not in there? If Patrick B's not in there, then add Patrick B. Yeah, Patrick B should be in twice if he's not. Patrick B should be in twice. And then I'm going to add a few more people here. Luis A. And then I need an Anthony Marigil. If there's one name that I know I pronounce wrong every time, it's Anthony's. I know I get Anthony right. There's no way it's Marigil, but that's how I see it. We got Anthony, Nico, Luis. Yep, we're good. Here we go. So how much does the winner get? Winner gets $260 here on the Raiders Report. Raider Dangerfield, do I see the Raiders not getting pressure? No, it's Madden. I will say the Raiders are going to get a lot more pressure than what you're getting today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Run it. Winner gets $260. If you want to get in our next duck race here on the Raiders Report, it's going to be at the very end of today's show. 20 again. F it. Let's ride. Let's go with 20 again. F it. Let's ride. Ultra VAB. Raider fan for life right now. Out to an early lead. I don't know if he's going to... I actually think Ron Raspberry's in a really good spot. Both of his. Daniel Jimenez just kind of hanging out there. Javier Villa, 30 seconds in this one. Is that Crash Dog at the very top? Yep. It looks like also Ultra VAB, Daniel freaking Jimenez, Anthony Marigil, the last guy to get in this race. Ooh, Ron, I think your horse stepped on something. Villa, if the race ended right now, you'd be $260 richer. Whoever comes in last, remember, you get the butthole pick. Patrick B! Patrick B! Patrick B! Just straight up stunting on them hoes is Patrick B. Mount Raidermore. I mean, that's a hell of a race there by Patrick B. Who's getting the butthole pick? Anthony. You know, Anthony's like, you know what? I was the last person to enter. I deserve the butthole pick. Hey, Patrick, if you could, can you please confirm down below with the nation that you just received $260 here on the Raiders Report? Chuggs, you're going to hate me. I got to pee. Before we get this second half started, I got to go take a quick leak. And the rules that I did the last time also apply here. So, we'll see how many people have been watching the entire time. I know. Dude, you guys kicking my butt right now. That first boot by Zahn, it's hitting. I'm going to win one day from Ron. Ron, one day you will win. One day you will win. $20 to get in the next race.
All right, here we go. About to start the second half. Chargers up 20-17. Let me know your final score predictions. I think some people might. Yeah. Shot clock going on right now. Still got a couple score predictions that are available, I believe. No, I don't think it'll be 24-13. No, it can't be 24-13 anymore. 21-14, that one can't be. Wyatt said 24-17. That's not possible. Let's see. 27-20 by Patrick B. 27-20 by Patrick B. That one is still available and very good. Let's see. Who else is still alive and well? 23-20 by Lost in Tynes. Do we get 2 more field goals by the Raiders? So we got 2 that are available. Lost in Tynes, 23-20, and Patrick B, 27-20, or 27-20. Josh, Chuggs, you got to change Max's abilities after the game. I mean, I'm just running the Madden Sim. I think he's like a 90-something overall in Madden. So it's not like he's not good. It's just that's what the sim does. It's a random simulation. So he could very well have 10 sacks in the game. Maybe he has 0 sacks in the game. I don't want to go over and change everybody's stats and change everything. I'm just trying to run it as is right now. He has good pass rush abilities. He's a 90-something overall. Noah Santana. Our defense is going to be way better. Come on. I mean, I agree. The defense could. Nico, no. I downloaded a roster online that was basically made actually only 4 days ago with the updated rosters for every team. So as of, May 12th, these are all the correct rosters.
Noah Santana said, you know what, Mitch, I'll get on that waterfall action. Noah Santana, cheers to you, man. Cheers to you. Patrick B., did Patrick confirm that I sent him the money? I just want to make sure. I kind of left right when that happened. Noah Santana, cheers to you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Raiders down 20-17, second half action getting underway here. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to do a big duck race. Chuggs, we're going to do a $50 duck race here. It's week 1 action for the final one of today's live stream. I'm putting $100 in it right now. So if you're the only person that enters, you're going to go home with some money. I'm going to put $100 into this next duck race right now. $50 to get in. Good luck to you. Here we go. And we're going to do that at the very, very end of today's show. Chargers up 20-17 over the silver and black. Come on, Raiders. It's that pick 6 by Gardner that's freaking killing us right now. Power eye, 2 to the right. Herbert, fake handoff, going to drop back. Got all day to throw again. Christ. This Palmer guy, I don't know what Madden did. I don't know who Madden thinks Joshua Palmer is. He's not this. He's not this guy. I'll tell you that right now. Not this guy. Charles G. You in. Charles G. You in.
Oh,
what the hell's happening? Penalty on the Raiders. Unbelievable. The fact that the Raiders have had the only penalty called against them, NFL against the refs, man. Every single time. Herbert under center, and they are going to hand it off. I'll tell you what, though, Crosby's been all over it today. Gus Edwards got 3 rushing yards today. Really, really good job by the run defense, man. Really, really good job. Noah Santana, I see you just sent in a 20. You got to send me another 30, my guy. Got to send me another 30. Shotgun, left side. He's going to get about 3, maybe 4 yards in there. You know what? Nabman, he's in. The other day, Nabman called me out for being cheap. Nabman, I'm going to give you an extra entry.
It's third
out of my pocket.
Down.
3rd down and 6. Come on, defense. Let's go. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Herbert, bad snap. Gets it, collects it, throws, completed. They are targeting Jack Jones over and over and over in this game. We just can't get any pressure, dude. No pressure. got to be able to get after the QB. Noah Santana, if you're like, Mitch, I don't want to get in, just let me know, and then I'll send it back to you. Herbert, ball at the 46. Drops back, looking, checks it down to the guy that fumbled earlier. And he's going to get taken down this time. Gain of about 5 yards there. Hayden Hurst. What's kind of crazy is I totally forgot Hayden Hurst was even on the Chargers. Robert Spillane, first tackle of the game. Kind of surprising here. 2nd down and 4. Come on, D. Come on, defense. Herbert, shotgun. They're going to hand it off, which every time the Chargers hand it off in this game, could not be happier. Kamani Vidal out of Troy, which was a running back that I loved. Really loved the value in him. And I actually hate the fact that he went to the Chargers. 3rd down and 2. You got to get off the field, but if I'm Los Angeles here, this is 4-down territory. Raiders got 5 guys on the line. I want to get more. Handoff, middle, 1st down. I mean, it's just, you got to get near the line of scrimmage here. If I'm the Chargers on 3rd down and 2, I'm probably going to run the exact same play because I know deep down that I'm going to be able to go for it on 4th down. And you just didn't get enough guys. I don't know. Patrick Graham's got to be better. Antonio Pierce got to be better. Herbert looks, throws, wide open every time. Middle of the field, wide open. Got to make an adjustment. You got to make an adjustment, guys. He's got all day to throw. Can we get some pressure? He's got all day. We are in the PrizePicks red zone yet again. And if anybody enjoys daily fantasy action, go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Just make sure that you use code CLNS. That way they know that we sent you. Herbert looks, throws, tipped. Oh, incomplete. Really, really good play there by Trevon Merrick, dude. I mean, that ball it's not a bad throw by Herbert. Just a really good play there by Merrick to be able to break that one up. 2nd down and 10. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Chargers 3 timeouts. Raiders have 2 timeouts. Chargers up 20-17. Herbert, shotgun. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Herbert drops back, looks again. Short throw, middle of the field, incomplete. Wait a minute, little choppiness after the play. Max Crosby just throws the Chargers offensive lineman down to the ground. And Jeremy!
It's 3rd down!
Noah Santana! Yeah. 3rd down and 10. A Minshew shotgun. Drop Minshew. Christ. Herbert looks left, throws, incomplete. Incomplete. What a huge stand there by the Raiders. That's kind of what Patrick Graham's known for. He is that bend but don't break type of defensive coordinator. That time, Raiders stand strong. And I know what the score is, but Chargers had a pick 6. So minus that pick 6, I think this silver and black defense has done a halfway decent job. If you told me in a real life game that the Raiders gave up a pick 6 and the Chargers have 23 points getting ready to go into the 4th quarter, I'm okay with that performance by the silver and blacks defense. It's not great, but I'm okay with it. 23-17, 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter of action. Oh, dude. Most hate? I mean, the answer probably for this game should be the Chargers because that's who we're going up against. But in the real life, if you were to ask me May 16th, not a Madden Simulation, it's FKC. Senior Steve, though, all of them. All of them. 23-17 is the score. And it's going to be returned here by Laube. Oh, my Lord. He ran right into him. Come on, Dylan. You're better than that, Blue.
Worst kick returner, Trey Tucker or Dylan Laube?
You know who's a legend? Vedrick! Bang! What up, Vedrick? What up, Madden season? Let's freaking go. Antonio Pierce looking slim. I think it looks like Antonio Pierce and Patrick Graham morphed into one and just hit the Subway diet. Minshew, handoff, Zamir White, right side. He's got to be able to break that one. Got to be able to break that one. Ventrac, you're a real one, my man. Real one to Ventrac. What a legend. Get some V's in the chat. 2nd and 7. First down, Raiders. Let's go. I was trying to catch my breath. Dude, that's a big pickup. Really, really big pickup there. Somebody just said Honda or Suzuki. I'm probably team Honda. I'm not going to lie. Minshew, shotgun. 2 to the left. What the hell was that? What was the exclamation point over? Was that Bowers or Mayer? Oh, Christ. Minshew. That might be grounding. I'm not going to lie. There was some pressure there. Threw it out of bounds. He was still inside the... I think we got away with one. I'm not going to lie. 13 to 20, 2 picks and a pick 6. I mean, Minshew, not the game you were hoping for. Anybody that has said Minshew should start over AOC, I'm pointing at myself. This is not the way you wanted to start. Laube, left side, the rookie. First down, Raiders to the 45. I mean, really smart play call there by Luke Getsy. Predominantly been using Laube as a pass-catching back. Finally give him a little bit of a running back draw. He was on the right hip of Minshew and just breaks one for about 15 yards there. First down, baby. Ball at the 46. I'm actually surprised how much we've gone away from Zeus. Throw there. Mayer's just going to drag some dudes for an extra 6 yards, and Gilman's all over him. What are you doing? Get off my guy. It's a bad throw by Minshew. Minshew looked like a top 10 QB the first few throws. Since that pick 6, been a little shaky. He's definitely lost some confidence. 2 minutes to go here. Raiders down 6 points in the third quarter of action. Ball at the 29-yard line. Power I formation. Devontae by himself. Fake handoff to Zamir. Minshew looks, throws. Zamir was trying to push Jacoby Myers forward. I'm going to guess like 4 yards there on the pickup. Oh, I meant 2nd down and 4. 6-yard pickup. That's on me. Former Raider Denzel Perriman in on the tackle. I know that they can't put tattoos in this game, but looking at Max Crosby without tattoos, it's kind of weird. Minshew, fake handoff, throws really quickly to Devontae. He's going to make a guy miss. Did he get it first? I don't know. No, they're going to say he's short. 3rd down and inches. Hurry up. QB sneak. Hurry up. Let's go. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. QB sneak. Ball at the 19. We are in the PrizePicks red zone here. Would you run? Would you pass? Let me know down below. Run or pass? I'm running it. QB sneak with Minshew. Not going to do it. It's going to be a handoff. Still going to pick up the first down there with Zamir White. I mean, real life Madden, I probably do fullback dive. I think fullback dive is just the most guaranteed you're picking up 1-yard play. Then again, I haven't played Madden in probably 8 years. When I was in college, fullback dive, that was the play to pick up 1 yard. Ball at the 16, Minshew under center. Zamir's the running back. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff, Zamir. Let's go. What a unbelievable block there by JPJ. Andre James, then the hurdle there by Zamir. 8-yard pickup. Jeremy, I think that's going to take us to the 4th. I think that's going to take us to the 4th quarter of action here. Get those 4s. Get those 4s going. Also, I got to give a shout out here to Ultra VAB. Ultra VAB, you owe me another 10 if you won in this duck race. I think you're going to do it, though. You owe me another 10. Norman is in. And then VAB again wanted to get in. You in, VAB. Minshew, 2nd down and 2. Looks left, throws, caught. First down and goal by Jacoby. What do you do here? Would you run or pass? Real life Raider game. You're at like the 3-yard line. You get a QB that had a pick 6 earlier in the game. You're at the 2, actually. If I'm the Raiders, Zamir's got 2 touchdowns. I want a hat trick. I want a hat trick. Power I, Minshew. Alexander Madison at fullback. Why? Fake handoff. Looks, throws. Oh, he had him. He had Harrison Bryant and he missed him. I think the pressure got to him a little bit. He had to throw it a little bit early. I don't like that by Getsy. Because now if I know Getsy, probably going to run it. Probably going to run the rock here. You go to Zamir. Devontae's by himself, and I like that matchup. I think that's Gilman, the safety. Handoff. Zamir. Touchdown. I think he got in. They say he got in. Zeus. The hat trick. The hat trick for number 3. Zamir White and the Gardner Minshew dance. I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't know if he got in, though, dude. Yeah, I don't think he got in. Did he get in? This is close. What a horrible camera angle this is. He must have got in, clearly. Here comes Daniel Carlson. Raiders today, 25 passes, 15 rushes. That's big. Kick is up. Kick is good. 24-23. Raiders got the lead in the fourth quarter of action. That is absolutely monstrous. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. I know it's Madden, but you know what? I miss talking Raiders. I miss hanging out with a bunch of people. It's May after all. If you love just watching stuff for free around the Las Vegas Raiders, hopefully we're the channel for you. Seriously though, hit that like button. Believe it or not, it does help us out a lot. I only got one dead body in this Chargers graveyard. Let's get to 500 likes. I'm going to finish my drink, and we're going to add Jim Harbaugh to the Chargers graveyard right here. We're going to add, actually, you know what? No, I want Joey Bosa. We're going to add Joey Bosa to the Chargers graveyard. We're going to add it. Right now. I'm putting him on here. Joey Bosa. Probably one of my least likable players in the NFL. Gotta be, right? Gotta be. First down and 10. 7 minutes, 25 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Chargers, empty backfield set. Herbert looks left. Throws it. Caught there by Gus Edwards. And that's going to be a first down for the Chargers. I'll tell you this right now. I did not have Gus Edwards picking up a receiving. Having 2 catches for 18 yards, not on my bingo card. Also, Gardner Minshew looks like Captain Jack Swallows. First down at 10. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. Pistol formation by the receivers and Herbert. Looks wide open. Quentin Johnston streaking down the sidelines. I mean, Herbert today has just been able to sit back there and pick apart this Raiders defense. I'm kind of getting annoyed. We got 700 people here in the building. Proof that there are 700 people out there that want to watch a Madden Sim. Absolutely love it. You want proof that the nation is the best fans in the world? You got 700 people in May watching a Raiders Sim. Absolutely just fires me up, man. Shotgun, Herbert, right side. Again, all day. Somebody all over Max. Picked off. Touchback. Or is he down at the 1? Jack Jones, what an interception. Is he down at the 1? Oh my God, he's down at the 1. He's down at the 1. Herbert forced it. It's probably because Crosby was getting held. Throws it up to his buddy, Lad McConkey. And Jack Jones jumps the route. That's a huge INT, man. That is a huge INT. Sean, why is the defensive line not getting anyone? I think it's because it's Madden. That would probably be my guess. Dude, ball at the 1 yard line. Gardner. This is not good. Alexander Madison, I like the play call. Fullback dive. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I thought he fumbled and he broke it for a touchdown at the same time. 2nd down and 1. Christ. What a hell of a play there. Fullback dive, Alexander Madison, never a doubt. Great game. 80 likes away from putting Joey Bosa into the Chargers garbage graveyard. Laube handoff. Hang on to the football, Rook. First down. I'll tell you what, Laube, this guy Fs. There's not a doubt in my mind. This guy Fs. Do you run the football, though? I mean, if I'm the Raiders, got to get a field goal on this drive, and I'm okay throwing the rock. They got 2 timeouts. Chargers got 3. Minshew under center. 2 to the right. Devontae by himself to the left. Gardner looking that way. Caught. Completed. Jacoby turns on the afterburners. Gets up to the 38-yard line. And can I get a first down? Raiders! Get those ones in the chat as Jacoby does it with me. That was huge, dude. Huge, absolutely huge first down there. 5 minutes and 9 seconds. This is where you start to wonder, do you let the clock tick, 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 tick? Minshew, power eye, handoff. Zamir lowers his shoulder, and they're running right now behind JPJ and Andre James, which that's what I'm doing. 2nd down and 3, run it again. Kill the clock, run it again. Run it again. Zamir's got the hat trick. Let's get him 4. Got Alexander Madison in the game. Bunches formation here a little bit. Zamir White's the running back. Minshew, handoff. It's a little bit of a delayed one. Zamir up the middle, first down. He's doing a little this like fancy type of stuff. No, north and south. North and south. First down, though. He's 3 yards away from the century mark. I think Zamir saw my workhorse video and said, Mitch, you can go have yourself. Throw the tomatoes. Throw the tomatoes. Here we go. Minshew under center. Zamir, another handoff, and I'll tell you what, he's just running dudes over. Over the century mark. Jeremy, this is why. Oh, is he down? Zamir might be down. I think he's injured. I mean, if this actually were to happen, who's in the game? He's in the game. He's in the game. We're good. 2nd down and 4. There's 15 seconds, Gardner. What are you snapping the ball for? Fake handoff. Throws. And oh my God, he just got picked. He just got picked. He's not ready. Put in AOC. I'm not even shitting you. Put in AOC. That can't happen. 1, how is Luke Getsy throwing the effing football in that situation? Gardner. Dude, he had Devontae, tried to force it again to Jacoby. Threw it behind him. How does that happen? He's not ready. Put him on the bench. I want AOC. I want AOC in the game. How does that happen, Gardner? How do you make that throw in that situation? He's got 3 picks and a pick 6. You're telling me you're winning 24-23. You're getting ready to go into enemy territory, and you throw that ball, not ready for the moment. Herbert scrambles across his body, wide open, Hayden Hurst, and now they're in the red zone. I mean, that's what I mean, though. You're putting your defense in a shitty situation. Unbelievable. Oh, PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Code CLNS. That's what you get. I mean, what the hell is Gardner in that situation throwing that ball to Jacoby? He's got Devontae underneath to him, and now it's ball at the 16-yard line for Herbert and company. 2 minutes, 46 seconds to go. Herbert drops back again, got all day to frickin' throw the football. Checks it down to Quentin Johnson, and now we're 1st and goal. Jesus Christ. I mean, what is the game plan? I feel like I'm watching a Josh McDaniels special right now. Ball at the 5, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. You got 3 to the left. Watch. Nobody's on Palmer. The guy that's been killing you all game. Nobody's on him. Herbert scrambles, throws. Touchdown Palmer. I mean, this shit is just, I can't even believe what I just watched there in that 60, 90 seconds of football. Nobody's on the guy that's been killing you all game. How does that happen? Do you go for 2 here? They're going to go for 2. Good, they should. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Somebody covered Palmer. And it's caught. 2 points good. It's Ladd McConkey. 31-24. Unbelievable. Are we really going to get overtime? I can't handle this, man. I can't handle this right now. I mean, no, you're 2 yards away, and you're going to drop back in the back zone? No, get up on somebody. Antonio Pierce, maybe you need to tap that number 12 on your side and say, hey, get your ass in the game. Gardner's not ready. He's not ready. Daniel Jimenez, you in. Dude, if Laube returns this, I'm doing a boot. I swear to God, if Laube returns this, I'm doing a boot. That would be an absolute electric factory. Laube! Ah, what a letdown. What a letdown. I might as well tuck this between my legs. That was a letdown. I was hoping, man. Dude, where is Evil Chuggs? There he is. I just threw the remote at the TV. What a video that would be. Fan breaks TV from Madden Sim. I'm telling you what, could go viral. Here we go, Minshew. Under center, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Zamir's the running back. Quick throws behind Devontae. Devontae's going to break a few tacklers. He's going to pick up 9 yards, 2nd down and 1. I mean, if I'm the Raiders here, I obviously try to score a touchdown, go for 2. F it. At this point, it's week 1. You got the momentum, go for it. 2nd and 1. I'm an aggressive coach. Believe in your guys. Gardner, handoff, Zamir, 1st down and then some. Zamir gets all up to the 45. Going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here. We got 700 people here in the building. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. Raiders got 2 timeouts, 2 minutes to go. Gardner Minshew, ball here at the 44-yard line. Going to drop back, already 3 picks today. Throws, middle. Oh, it's a risky throw. Caught, though, by Devontae. Type those ones. Type those ones. Nico says we got this. What's your confidence level right now? Scale it from 1 to 10. 1, not confident. 10, this is touchdown Raiders. Come on. Come on, AP. Getsy needs to pull this one out of the hat. Oh, my God. 31-24. Minute 35 to go. Minshew drops back. Really good job today by Colton Miller. Laube, get out of bounds. You're trying to pick up an extra yard or 2. Get out of bounds. I mean, that was a rookie mistake right there. And the clock continues to go. I don't know what Justin Herbert's hairdo is in this game. It's horrendous. It's not the worst in the stadium, though. That still belongs to the owner. Minshew looks, throws, Laube caught. We're still short. 3rd down and 1. Let's go. I mean, somebody get on the line here. There's just nobody's rushing. Come on, Gardner. I know he's telling him to hurry. He's got to pick it up himself. Tick, tick, tick. 45 seconds to go. We're at a shotgun. Minshew drops back, throw. Oh, my God, I thought that got picked. Caught, though, by Bowers. You got to call timeout there. They do. They got 1 timeout left, 39 seconds to go. Come on, Raiders. Got to get it in here. If they score a touchdown, do you go for 2? The momentum's on your side. You're basically at home in L.A. I think you got to go for 2. Would you go for 2? Give me a Y for yes, M for no. Here we go. Ball at the 29-yard line. Minshew got Laube on his left hip. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Minshew. Oh, Christ. What is he doing? Dancing around. Laube, get out of bounds. He didn't get out of bounds. Clock continues to run. The Rook tried to pick up a yard or 2. Let's go. What are we doing? Either get on the line or spike the ball. Gardner's trying to make an effing play right now. 18, 17, 16, 15. Ball at the 24. Mitchell, what are we doing? 12, 11, 10. Shot to the end zone. Not close. I mean, that's got to be the worst clock management that I have ever seen. And I've been watching Josh McDaniels the last 2 seasons. 3rd down and 5. If you're the Raiders, pick up a 1st down here, use your final timeout. And then you take a shot to the end zone. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Minshew looking, throws. Just no, it's not even close. Is this Brian Hoyer? Bring in Aiden. Final throw of the game. Bring him in. Gardner doesn't have it. He just doesn't have it. This is unbelievable. You realistically should be in control of this entire game. Gardner drops back, looking, throws from the 35, and it's broken up. And the Raiders are going to lose their first game of the season to Jim Harbaugh. Unfreaking believable, man. That's going to happen, though. When you can't get any pressure on the quarterback, your QB throws a pick six, that's the difference in this game. I'm telling you right now, post-game reaction, I want AOC. You threw 300. The reason why you lost this game is because Gardner Minshew couldn't get it done when it mattered the most. Unfreaking believable, man. The other games, again, coming up here. Raiders lose week 1, 0-1 on the season of the Chargers. We're going to be live tomorrow here on the Raiders Report, May 17th. Tune in for that one. The remainder of the schedule, again, you can see when the games are going to happen compared to when the games are going to be happening here on live in parentheses. This may change a little bit just due to things happen in life, just like things happen in that football game. I know it's Madden, but I'm actually pissed off. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pissed off we just lost that football game. If you're like me and you're a passionate Raider fan, hit that subscribe button, because if you like this, we're going to bring this type of energy for the season. That I can promise you. What the F, man?
Thoughts?
I'm pissed. I mean, it's the pick six.
That's what screwed you.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if Gardner plays bad again next week against the Ravens, it's AOC time.
You're saying tomorrow's game make or break for Gardner?
Oh, absolutely. If you're telling me right now, and I'm going to ask y'all, why for yes and for no, if Gardner goes out there, has a pick six, 2 interceptions, are you saying it's a make or break game week 2? Absolutely. It would absolutely be a make or break game. Dude, that's
love
unbelievable. All right, if you want in this next duck race, 50 to get in right now, as it stands.
I'm me for said, I'm pissed and I can't stop laughing.
Dude, it's just, I know, I just hate losing. I mean, think about it. When you actually play Madden, if that game ended like that, instantly turning the game off. I mean, there's no way you save that game. Nobody watching the show saves that game. That is an instant, F it, turned it off, I'll try again tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Or when I calm down after dinner. And that's what would happen.
And I mean, you lose a game against a Chargers team that you could very well beat, and then week 2, you could go down 0-2 against the Ravens, a very good team that made it to the AFC Championship game last year.
Very, very good team. Very, very good team. All right.
Are you worried about this game tomorrow?
Of course I am. You can't go 0-2. You go down 0-2, you're in trouble. You go down 0-2, you're in some serious trouble. All right, final call here to get in. 50 to get in. Right now, you would win $300. So we got 8 people. I'm putting an extra $100 of my money into this race. So that means winner's going to go home 50 to win. Right now, $300. 8 people are in this race. Good luck to you. Good luck to each and every one of you out there. Final call to get in.
You filthy animals.
You filthy, filthy animals. Right now we got Charles G. 93 twice. Noah Santana. Ultra VAB. Norman BAB. Daniel Jimenez. That's where we stand right now. I'll double check here. I got Norman. I got no. Yep. We're good. All right, final refresh. And it looks like we are ready to get this one a rockin'.
Evil Chug says, I've seen enough. I'll see y'all next year.
Dude. Tomorrow's game against the Ravens is must win. I mean, it's a must win football game, man. I'm still putting Joey Bosa in the graveyard. F him. F him. F Joey Bosa. All right, honest question. Did you have fun today? Because I know in the offseason, I always ask Chuggs, like, don't get me wrong, it is our job to be able to keep you guys up to date, news and rumors, but most importantly, May, June, and July, because this is like where we find our real ones. Like, if you're watching YouTube content in May, June, and July, you're the type of people that I want hanging out with me during the season. Did you have fun today? If you're like, no, you didn't have fun, well, we're going to try to make it more fun next week. Not even next week, tomorrow. If you had a good time today, then luckily for you, we're going to do this all season long. So I know I had fun. I'm not going to lie, I had a lot of fun today. Hopefully you guys could see that.
Luis said I'm pissed.
I'm pissed too, Luis. Legitimately, I'm kind of upset too. All right, winner of this bad boy gets 300 doll hairs. 3, 2, 1, let's run it. Winner gets 300. Out to an early lead here is Daniel frickin' Jimenez. Then it's followed by Charles G, followed by Noah Santana. Caleb Tarr says, hey, Chubbs, you have the name of the roster pack.
Whenever I went to download it, it was actually the very first one.
There you go.
So when you go to the community files in Madden, it's like the very first one. And I think it's like something 25, like Madden,
that makes sense.
Madden 25 something.
I mean, how easy it is to do this, unbelievable. 93 Nabman out to a lead right now, but is he going to be able to hang on? I'll tell you what, Charles G right now starting to sneak up there a little bit. Watch out for Jimenez. Watch out for Norman down here on the bottom. Right now, if the race ended, it'd be Charles G. Ultra VAB from the back rope. VAB. You, sir, are the winner.
That's huge.
Huge.
It's actually a double win. Oh, wait. Is that a different VAB?
What? So to make them different, it's Ultra VAB and VAB. Same VAB, but different names.
Well, he also gets the butthole pick.
And he also, dude, what a winner for VAB.
That
VAB, can you please confirm down below that you just
I don't know
received?
if we've ever had somebody win and get the butthole pick.
I mean, that's some James Harden shit. You're getting your money and a butthole down in Houston. VAB, can you please confirm that you just received $300? That would be much, much appreciated. All right, y'all. Chuggs and I will be back tomorrow. I got to give a major shout out to Long Zon, David Zahn. He makes this show go more than I think a lot of y'all even realize, and more than, Tomorrow, the MVP, John Scheffler. And Chef, if it's okay with you, we're going to do a jersey raffle in honor of Chef. He hit the gong today. Chef, you let me know. Or, Chef, I'll let you make a deal. If you want to make a deal, you want to send it to me, or we'll do a jersey raffle. I'll let you pick. I'm rocking the John Scheffler jersey tomorrow up against the Baltimore Ravens. Luis, Rod, Mitch, have you sent out the Lawnmower 5.0? So I put the order in. Our shipping team, I'm just going to be real, because of the NFL draft, we are we do a lot of stuff for the draft, so we're still kind of like making up some of that stuff. Like I just put in all my orders from the draft this past Wednesday, like last Wednesday. So you should be getting it pretty soon, I would imagine. Just keep in contact with me if you haven't. I will promise you this: if you've won something on this show, I am a man of my word. I will track you down. I will get you the reward. Patrick B won a jersey in October. Just send him that. Nico, if you're here, I know you were like owed a jersey for like 4 months. He just got his. Sometimes the sizes don't come in. If you win something here, I'm a man of my word. You will get your prize. That I promise you. All right, y'all. Chuggs and I are getting ready to head on out of here. Shout out to all the real ones that tuned in today. Shout out to John Scheffler. If you guys could throw him some salutes down there. MVP of today's show. I'm going to be rocking that jersey tomorrow. From me, from Jeremy Chuggs to the entire nation. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Friday happy hour. Bring your drinking pants.